Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Knowing Entropia, St. Patrick's Day edition. Well yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day everyone. Hope everyone liked my St. Patrick's Day costume. I know it was the St. Patrick's Day murderer costume. And I couldn't figure out where my St. Patrick's Day hat was, so I just grabbed my invisibility mask from when I used my green screen. And since it was green, I figured it would match my green shirts. So I went for all green. Now this is actually a St. Patrick's Day edition, Raptors edition. That's why it's green. So it is a St. Patrick's Day shirt, officially. See? St. Patrick's Day. Not to show off or anything. I just like the color green. So St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays. Yeah, big shout out for St. Patrick's Day. Alright, so what's going on today for St. Patrick's Day? I figured I should try my luck because of the luck of the Irish. I've got the green eyes, green chair. Yeah, sit in the green chair for, oh yeah, and I'm wearing a green sweater for St. Patrick's Day. So we're all greened out. If I was making thumbnails still these days, that's what it would be, all green. Why is my head all fucked? I think it was because I was wearing that mask. It like fucked up the algorithm. It's like, dear God, man, what's wrong with your head? It's growing. All right, so yeah, let's get a little bit, maybe some action here while I can hit the vape, and I got a drink to open too. So what do we do for action? Let's start running. We'll do some running, see if we can kill anyone for action. I didn't see any St. Patrick's Day gifts. Hey Dan, how's it going? What is this game? Bad graphics. Yeah, I even have the graphics turned up reasonably. No, what I can do is turn the graphics up a setting even more and add all the grass. But I take it away because they hide items on the ground. So I really don't want grass to look through. Now this game is like 20 years old. It's called Entropia. It's the only game that you can play for real money. Like a massively online. Well, there's a few competitors now, but it's the biggest one. It's the longest running in-game currency. Basically, all the money in the game, you can withdraw it right into your bank account. But they do an exchange rate. For the game currency to US dollars is 10 to 1. So I would have $275 US in my account right now. Or in my wallet. Plus you can save up items and sell them to other players. It's like a role-playing game. If you want to find out about this game, the best way is look up the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest money transaction ever in a game. And this game is in there. I think it was never, yeah, it was definitely Never Die. I don't have to say I think it was. Yeah, Never Die sold a property that he bought in the game for like $1 million US. Or something like that. Which in today's standards, that isn't even really that high. Like back in the, like 20 years ago, $1 million was a lot of money, right? Now it's like you can't even get a house for that. Alright, so let's crack open a bottle for today's St. Patrick's Day. Hope everyone else is doing some celebrating. Even if you can't drink booze, hope you find another way to celebrate. I know one of my viewers ended up in the hospital today, and he's doing really rough, so praying he recovers. So last episode we just did was kind of somber. So I'll do some drinking this episode. Now I'm hoping he makes it through the night. I guess he was involved in some sort of car wreck or explosion. Now let's hope he wasn't kidding, because that'd be the worst joke ever. Well, I actually hope he is kidding, because then he wouldn't be hurt, but I doubt he's kidding. He sounded very serious. Now for today, St. Patrick's Day, I was outside just working. Set up some windscreens for a bit of extra privacy at the back of our property. Oh, we got some fruit. It's funny because I didn't want to just run because I'm like, man, I got to pick up some fruit. And it's funny because I did. I never said that, but I was thinking it. No, really I wouldn't be drinking alone, but St. Patrick's Day. And we got the lockdown situations where I'm not even really supposed to drink with crowds of people if I wanted to. Or if I was trying to. Oh, for fuck's sakes, you gotta be kidding me, man. No, sorry guys. It's like I literally just grabbed the bottle opener before the show started. Like, hey, I'm gonna bring the bottle opener over so I don't have to get up during the show. Can I find the bottle opener? No, it appears to have vanished. So I have to get up to go look for it. Fucking son of a whore. Alright, sorry. I'll be right back. No, that's so funny. The bottle opener or fucking, yeah, wine opener was literally right where I said, oh, it's here, I better bring it with me. So I don't know how I forgot. I literally just looked at it and said, hey, let's bring this over here. And then forgot in the meantime while I was looking at it, I guess. Fucking piece of shit. Oh well, let's hope drinking some booze can help improve my memory. Now, I was thinking I've never really gone out my whole life to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Normally there's huge parties in my city for it. So I was thinking next time we're allowed to actually do it, I'm probably going to. So I'm like, I think I've learned my lesson. After all these lockdowns, it's like, man, now I know I should be going out every fucking chance I get. None of this just stay home shit. Oh, there is more fruit on the ground. So that's what I was thinking. Our government was kind of weird in a way because they told everyone to stay home, kind of knowing that, 99 caroots, that everyone never listens to the government. We always do the opposite of what they say. And we were already staying home. Our society was already at the point before the pandemic where most people just stayed home. So if really they didn't say anything, we would have just kept staying home. But since they told everyone to stay home, then everyone started going outside to exercise in like record numbers. Yeah, try not to put the cork or the bottle opener right through. I don't want it to get into the wine or mead. Yeah, if anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, it's another bottle of mead. Very expensive bottle. It's like 20 bucks a bottle. God, I wish it was more like 15. Alright, so I took the cork out intact. That was pretty good. Yeah, so luck of the Irish, because we are fucking... Oh, look, I was just saying luck of the Irish, and we picked up some more fruit. I was going to say luck of the Irish, we've been picking up more fruit than ever, and yeah, we actually did. We got 3 bundles of fruit already. Right, cheers everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sweet mead, green bottle, or green label. Yeah, it was funny, those windscreens I put up today for privacy in the backyard, they're black. And I thought we couldn't see through them. And it was only certain light conditions that you could. But when you can see through them, it's only like a slight shadow you can see of who's on the other side. You can't really see who it is or what they look like or anything. So it is still quite a bit of privacy. I could walk naked behind it on the other side and no one would know. They would think you were wearing clothes. Except for my neighbors who wouldn't have the courtesy of the windscreen. So they would probably throw up, so better not test that theory. Now, I'm still working on the weight loss situation. It's not going well, to be fair. My willpower seems lower than ever these days. Really got to whip myself, get my act back together. I figure if I'm lucky, the rate things are going, I'll get skinny by the time summer's over. Then I'll fatten up again over the winter. It's usually how it goes every year. I always dream about being skinny in the spring, but it's usually skinny by the time it gets cold outside again. Oh well, can't have everything you want in life. And I have been getting a lot of what I want these days, so I really should be fortunate or happy. Feel very fortunate. Yeah, so if any of the new viewers are tuning in or haven't seen Entropia, this game, it's very hard to win. Almost everything you can do in this game, because it's a real money game, obviously you're losing money. Similar to like betting in a casino. It's very rare that you actually win money in a casino, right? So anyways, technically this game isn't a casino, but they have raised the age limit to 18 now. I'm surprised they got away with being lower for so long. But I just heard a story today about some kid who ran his grandmother's credit card up to like $2,000 in debt or something because of his PlayStation 4 transactions, or probably PlayStation 5, who knows. But anyways, his PlayStation bill came up to $1,000 or over $1,000, a few grand they said, and his grandma was very upset. So that's what I was thinking, if kids were playing like FIFA games or something and losing thousands of dollars, what's the difference if they deposit it into an Entropia game? Like, I kind of see where Mindark's coming from in that regard, right? Like, what is really the difference? If someone's depositing into a FIFA game and getting new costumes, or what's the difference? Someone deposits into this Entropia game, buys ammunition, goes hunting. Chances are you're going to lose anyway, so it's very similar, or not even that much like gambling. Gambling, you probably have much more chances of winning. Now, how players do profit in this game is obviously some of the items, when you try to sell them back to the game, they use this thing called Trade Terminal. Whatever I put in here, it will give you a value. You can see this is coming out to almost, well, it's coming out to 0 because you have to have a lot of them before it actually equals any amount, like pennies. But if you trade them to other players, because other players don't want to wait to walk around and find it all, they'll pay you 50,000% or 20,000%, whatever the going rate is, you can check. So that's good. So that means that, hey, now you can take these items that aren't really worth much to the game, but sell them to other players, and then that's where you start getting profits. So technically it is actually very easy to profit in this game, and difficult. Combination of both. Combo game. I don't know, like, fuck. I said I was going to do some crafting, so let's go check that out. Oh yeah, I know where I have to go crafting first, is we have to find the storage on Hunt the Thing. If anyone knows where it is, just shout it out in the chat so I can find it faster. No. No. Yeah, let's try Camp Campbell, maybe that's it. Man, this mead is so funny to drink. It really tastes like I'm drinking juice at the beginning. I almost forget that it's alcohol. And I gotta be careful because I can only drink half this bottle before starting to feel sick. That's one thing I like about 5% beer, is I can drink it like crazy before I usually feel sick at all. Started to build a bitter tolerance for it. Alright, looks like Camp Campbell was it. Sweet. Alright, so what I'm here to do is pick up my blueprints that I failed to bring with me. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people here. What the fuck, eh? Vinny and Inua.
Hello.
I will say hi to them, because it's so funny they're here. No, it's funny. Everyone seems to have like some sort of story that they'll post about St. Patrick's Day and how they know the truth about what happened on St. Patrick's Day. And I always wonder, like, why does everyone have such a different opinion about what St. Patrick's Day is about? So I looked it up on Wikipedia today to see, like, what's the deal? Why is there so many different opinions about St. Patrick's Day? And it's funny because they're like showing that there's only like, I forget, like 2 books that even mention him. And both of them, they only mention him briefly. So really no one has any idea who he was or what he did. It's pretty funny. So that's where you get all these different stories. It's like it's all hearsay. There's like no written records hardly at all of them. So it's like no wonders. Everyone's got some story about what he did and something about killing snakes or killing pagans. I was like, what? Guy was just like, well, I think the one story I looked up is that he got kidnapped when he was a kid. I forget, by something like Irish pirates or something. So he was like held as a slave and made to work. But then they said after like 6 years or something, he escaped slavery and he ran back to his home. I don't know how he got there. It seems far. But then after he decided to go back to where he was a slave and then try to preach to them to convert them or something. So I don't know if that's really the story, but it sounds more likely than the whole snake thing. Now, the snake thing does sound kind of cool, though. I like stories about talking snakes. It sounds very realistic to me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Lots of my stories are pretty wild, so I don't mind when I hear stories about talking snakes. I'm like, oh, thank God, at least my story doesn't sound that wild. Yeah, I got some rock tech prints here. That's pretty cool. I should take those and sell them. They sell pretty good. I don't need them here. I think I just dumped like a whole bunch of prints here. Right, I'm looking for a tool print. So why the hell am I even looking at these vehicle ones? For God's sakes, where is it? It's a tool print. Hey, large plug is here. Oh no, that's my inventory. No wonders. For fuck's sakes. Dum-de-dum-dum. I haven't even drank much yet. I wish I had that as an excuse. If half the bottle was gone, I'd be like, alright, blame the booze. I still, is it just me, or I don't see the tool blueprint in here. Alright, so the only thing I'm thinking is it wasn't on Hunt the Thing. I must have had it in regular blueprint storage. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking coming here. Oh, here it is. Here's my full Lesser Elijah print. That's the one I came here to get. The one that was fucking me over because I didn't have it with me. Yeah, that was funny. I went all the way to Next Island to craft fucking Lesser Elijah, and lo and behold, I didn't bring the fucking blueprint to craft it. I thought I was carrying it, and somehow I put it here in storage. So if anyone wants another Lesser Elijah print that's at a decent quality rating, fuck, I've got a second one that's at 79. I don't even know how that happened. I'll have to come back for rock tech prints here later. It appears none of these people are very active. I don't know what they're doing. It seems like they're talking to the red fucking can. What does it do? Oh, it's constructing. Oh, so I get it. You know why people are constructing here? There's some rare blueprint that's only coming out in, what is it called, this ice place. So these guys are coming to the next Hunt the Thing level, ice level, to try to craft here. Unless they're not crafting, but I don't know, it looks like they're crafting. Just checking out the blueprint situation, making sure nothing's changed. Do they still have the blueprint for the finder? Tool, demonic miner detector. No, it must be in mining. I was gonna say, if that's the case, then this fucking tool for the mining detector or whatever, or refiner, is actually a good print now because they don't sell it in the trade terminal anymore. Oh, I know, they sell it on Rocktropia, that's why. I'm in the Hunt the Thing one. Alright, so let's get back to regular Rocktropia and get a hold of the print. And we'll swing by Big Daddy's shop and see if he has the materials we need to do a crafting run. And if he does, we'll test our St. Patrick's Day luck. See what we can get. See if we'll win or if we will lose. Yeah, I hope everyone else is having fun for St. Patrick's Day. I noticed there's been some underground parties happening in my city. People are going to them, but I'm not ready to do that yet because I still don't want to take any chances with my uncle. Even though I believe that herd immunity is the best strategy. If it wasn't for my uncle, I'd be partying with fucking all the anti-maskers I could find. Now, I was one of the old generation that believed in chickenpox parties. So, especially when you get a virus with like a 90... Well, we had half the Toronto Raptors team test positive, go off with symptoms that they said were bad. But in under 2 weeks, they're already back and they're playing in the games. Like, in game shape. I was like, fuck, even when I get the flu, normally it takes me like a month to recover. These guys got freaking the virus and they managed to recover in like 2 weeks and already in game shape. I was like, holy fuck. Sure didn't hit them hard. I don't know, maybe, I don't think they already had the shot. Unless maybe they did. Alright, so let's go to Studio Gate. Now let's go to... See if anyone's partying for... Let's go to C&D Lagoon. See what's happening there. Anyone's partying for St. Pat's Day. No, it's really just this planet too. Some of the other planets, they've done better graphic updates. The graphics on this one are a little bit old school. I don't mind the old school look because I'm not really crazy into super realistic graphics. I don't care if something looks like a cartoon or not. As long as it's beyond stick figures, we're doing pretty good. Okay, here, now we're talking. Alright, so the one I'm looking for is a refiner, or it's a tool, so... Oh, I gotta check my list and see, because I don't think my refiner print is even that good. Let me check the max one. What's 34 minus 8? It'd be 30 minus 4, so 26. Let's try that. Yes! Math worked. Alright, my account was created in 2008. So, yeah, I have been playing this game for quite a while now. Just a little bit. Alright, I do believe I'm looking for the Rocktropia or the... What is this plant called? The cheap ass refiner? Or no, demonic. Alright, it's a demonic refiner. The best one, blueprint that I got, is 3 quality rating. So that was the one. I had a feeling it was this one, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know where it's putting those, but I don't care. Alright, let's check out the refiner and see what we need to make it. Alright, it says we need 4 Belker and 6 alternative Igant. So let's give that a run. We'll swing by Big Daddy's shop, see what he's got for us. If he doesn't have it, we'll swing by the Tangerine, see what we can find. Maybe check the auction as well. Yeah, we'll check the auction first. Now let's swing by, yeah, we'll swing by the auction, then we'll swing by Big Daddy's. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Big Daddy. Now, I love Camp Crunk. I can't believe how many years I've been hanging out here. This is like, when it comes to all my virtual environments, this is one of my favorites. Oh, we got a recycle print. Someone tried to sell it in Rocktropia, and no one wants it. And it's even selling for under auction price, but still, it's on Rocktropia, so no one's gonna buy it. No one's here. Well, there's some people here, but not many, right? Fuck, man, this Fanus print, it's worth... Oh, it's worth nothing. Let me just check, see what... Iron, a Keek, huge, sham, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, no one wants that. Ooh, the bleacher add-on. Still, that's only worth 3, eh? What the fuck? Texturizer. See how much that's worth. Fuck, used to be worth 54. You gotta be shitting, eh? You know what it is? People are looting a lot of these tool blueprints because they're fishing for the key print. Now they're starting to loot all these and they're putting them for sale. So we should see shitloads of tool prints start showing up everywhere. Ooh, the California one. That's not so bad. Oh, so that's why they did the Vampire Charm remixes and all that, is because the shop owners were complaining that the Vampire Charm prints were too expensive to make. So they made remix ones. Could be wrong about that, but... Man, someone's got shirt blueprints and they're just like putting crazy high prices. Good work. I don't want those to sell cheap. Holy fuck, man. If this chainsaw didn't take 1,000,000 things to make, I would consider it. But it's like, holy fuck, man. I'm never going to get any of those ingredients. Oh, yeah. Fuck that shit. Okay. So we're not buying any of that shit. That's for sure. It's neat. People are actually putting vehicles for sale in the auctions. Seems kind of pointless to put it here, but... Christmas sign? Where did this come from? Playing at Toulon? I never got it on Toulon. God damn it, I missed the Toulon Christmas gifts. Did I? I could have swore I went there. Damn, that sucks, man. Pisses me off. I tried to fly to each planet to collect the gifts, and was I able to? No, I'm trying to check out the vase next. What the hell? Man. Fucking missed out on the Christmas gifts on Tulane. That pisses me off, man. Fuck. Hey, if anyone's got any information, what happened with the Christmas gifts on Tulane? What day did they give them out? How the fuck did I miss those? God, that pisses me off. Anyways, let's try some crafting, not get too pissed here. St. Patrick's Day, let's be happy. Oh, I know how to sort. I was like, man, how come it's putting it all the way at the bottom? What I gotta do is just sort it by quality rating. Because even though it's at 3, it'll still come up ahead of the other ones. Or at least I thought it would. There it is. Alright, so we already got the alternative ingot. All we need is some Belker. And it's selling for, holy fucking shit, you fuck. 135%? You gotta be kidding me. For Belker? The fuck, when did that happen? God, that pisses me off, man. I used to buy it at like 108, so I'm like, well, 108. And I come open it, it's 135. The fuck? Oh, I know why. It's because now everyone needs it for the fucking refiner tool. Everyone's crafting this refiner tool. So Big Daddy's not going to have any Belker left. Everyone already bought it to do the crafting run. They've driven up the price to 130 on the fucking Belker already. Oh, here's some Belker. Man, it still pisses me off. I can't believe how much Belker is already. Yeah, so that's all Entropia needs to do, man. Release a blueprint that fucking uses like a component, and then that component or material will just skyrocket in price. If they got players that are bitching about items not having enough markup, they know how to increase the markup, that's for sure. Alright, so let's see what we can find in Belker here. If it's under 120 goddamn %. God, I wish I would have known this was going to happen. I could have just bought shitloads of Belker and resold it. Yeah, of course. None's here. Now, and anyone else is in the chat and they want to tell me, was Belker already gone up in price before this fucking item upgrade? Or was it the item? Come on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. The cheapest is 137. Big Daddy's shop is like fucking dirt cheap. All because of that fucking tool driving the price of it up. It's like, well, we're lucky we got Big Daddy's shop here. If it wasn't for that, we'd be fucked. God damn, I should buy all of it. Alright, thanks Big Daddy for putting some Belker for sale. You can tell people are probably going to be buying it out from here from crazy because it's now worth 130, even in fucking giant stacks. Alright, so thanks Big Daddy. If it wasn't for Big Daddy, we wouldn't be doing this crafting run today. I don't know, should we really go to where everyone else was going and try crafting in the Arctic? Maybe try this guy's trick and just try here. Well, we'll try a couple clicks in each spot. See which one works best. Okay, why are they fucking me around? How many clicks do I have? Hardly any? 36. Why so few? I don't get it. Which is the low one? Alternative? I was thinking I had 100 clicks at least. Must be because I've hardly bought any Belker. Yeah, because if I bought, let's see, 4 clicks is 1 click. 40 clicks is 10. Or 40 Elker is 10. 400 would be 100. Right. So which am I low on then? Alternative? 6 clicks would be 1. 60 would be 10. 600 would be 100. Oh yeah, so it is alternative. We need a bit more alternative. Did it skyrocket? No, it's still reasonable. That's good. See if we can find some alternative for sale. Man, it's pretty pricey stack. Alright, so let's go check. He wants, what is it, 116? We'll go see if Big Daddy's got anything for under 116. If he does, he's got himself a sale. What does the fucking alternative look like? Ah, there it is. Alright, what did I say? Under 116? Yeah, it looks like he's got 115. Alright, let's give it a purchase. Alright, thanks again, Big Daddy. Your shop rocks. I keep buying stuff because you have the best prices. I bet he's pissed about that Belker. He's like, oh fuck, I should have raised my Belker prices. Holy fuck, what a mess. I was hoping I had some alternative stone or something. Yeah, I do. $5 worth. Alright. Do I have any Belker stone? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try refining some. See if we can make some progress here. Get a little bit more materials for a crafting expedition. May not seem like much, but hey, every bit counts when we're really low on materials. Alright, 60 pet of alternative. Holy fuck, is that all? I thought we spent 100. Okay, so let's try our luck now. Alright, now we're at over 100 clicks. So if anyone's wondering, how much are we starting with each? If it wasn't for the markup on the Belker, we wouldn't be doing so bad. Holy fuck, it's only 27 ped and 60. So 27 and 60 is 87. So almost, we'll say 100, just to round up. It's probably even more than that with the fucking markup with the Belker. Alright, let's see if we can loot what we're after. I really doubt it, because I've never really done refiner clicks much. I don't have much skills in it. This will be near a miracle if we even make any. So let's see what we can do. Alright, wish us luck. Cheers, everyone. Happy St. Pat's Day. clicked construct and it did nothing. There we go. The luck did not start off good. Oh, failure. Holy fuck, tons of failures. This is not good. Near success. Got some Belker back, that's nice. Alright, so we make about 56 click or project or 0.56 project Entropia dollars per successful click. That's not too bad. I wonder if this print globals ever. Ooh, we got another success. I'm really hoping for a blueprint, right? Like, if we can get a success, that's great. Global's great, but what we need is the blueprint. See how often they're looting these key prints. Oh god, it'd be nice if it was often. Alright, we're getting a lot of failures. Let's try between the T's. Just see how greedy we can get. It's my favorite position. Ooh, 96. We need those numbers reversed. No, I'm just kidding. 0.81. That's pretty good. Seems like the refining tool likes being crafted between the T's. It's like, oh yeah, take the 96s. Ooh, over $1. That's a whole Project Entropia dollar there, everyone. We might be retiring. Hey, there's over $1 again. Holy cow. Between the T's knows what it's doing. Alright, there's 2 fails in a row. Let's try full condition. I've never tried full condition with this print. See what happens. See if it's worth full conditioning it. Oh boy, there is a failure. Oh god, another huge failure. Ah, failures again. Alright, let's clean up this leaving land area. Turn globals on. We didn't even have globals on, so what the hell are we going to do with that? Ooh, come on, let's just give us a near success at least. Where's our near success? Come on, near success, bitch. Okay, I'm not doing any more full condition. That's just fucking ridiculous. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing. See if between the T's is any better. I feel like I shouldn't have moved it from between the T's because it was providing good. Near success of 0.1. What the fuck? Alright, that's a better one. Oh yeah, 1 ped. Who knows? We keep getting these 1 peds, we'll be rich. That's good. Ooh, another 1 pedder. Alright, well, seems like this crafting terminal is a bit cool. I don't see much hot coming in prints. We'll try a little bit more in the queue, see if the queue can provide. If it can't, we'll have to head out. It wasn't so bad. We got quite a few buck clicks off that T position. Between the T's is pretty popular at this print. Yeah, we've had a lot of luck all leading up to today. So maybe today, St. Patrick's Day, will be the day of no luck. That'd be funny. It's supposed to be the luck of the Irish. Well, maybe you have to be Irish to get luck. That's the catch. There's no luck for non-Irish people today. It's a damn racist holiday. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, I want to go have a campfire tonight. Oh, $1.46. That was pretty good. I was thinking I'll probably wait for the weekend, but I want to really try out that windscreen now with the fire. See how well it traps the heat. Because they always say if you make a fire next to a wall, it makes like a heat wall, so it collects some of the heat, blocks it, or shoots it back at you. So that'd be nice if these windscreens have that effect. Usually once we have fires, it's always a little cool out. Alright, we ain't getting jack shit for prints here, so we really gotta go. This kind of sucks. I was hoping we'd get a good print here, but nothing. Gosh, nothing. Alright, so maybe I'll go to Tangerine, or let's try whatchamacallit. Studio, or not Studio. C&D Lagoon, that's the one. I like that place. A lot of people hang out there. Hey viewers, cheers. Happy St. Pat's Day. Oh, they left. Bastards. I'm just kidding. I know, people are probably partying it up. Oh yeah, there's like no one here. Except for these guys. We'll show them how it's done. Is it just me, or do I have way more clicks to this one? I could have swore I was crafting the cheapest fucking tool here. Now I look at this print, and apparently not, because this print is way cheaper to craft. Anyone else notice that? Alright, well, fuck the refining tool. I'm using the demonic thing, because, like, what the fuck? That must be what it was. I was supposed to craft the excavator, and I accidentally crafted the other one. Well, at least now we know. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh, that's good. At least now we have 72 clicks. Found out before we ran out of clicks. Oh yeah, this thing's crafting out even better payouts. It's cheaper to make. Or maybe it's, I don't know what's the deal. Holy fuck, $1.54. Alright. I love the demonic excavator. It's even getting me a little square here of me. Is that showing up in the stream? The fuck is that? Why is that showing up there? Man, that's fucked. Maybe that's a sign of goodness. Fucked in a good way. Alright, since this print keeps paying out so good, Let's try between the T with it. Got a few failures there. Well, let's do a full condition. A few failures. See if it can provide. Where'd the other one failed? No, so far still failures. Failure! Oh man, this failure's killing me. Ooh, there's a failure with a blueprint increase. Let's try it one more time. Oh god. Alright, so let's go between the T's. I can't take the constant failure. So if you don't start between the T's and go all the way, it can lead to failure. Alright, get your mind out of the gutter. Oh yeah! Buck. There's one ped. Holy fuck! There's a 250. 258. Man, this crafting runs are intense when you're starting to get like 250. I don't understand how crafters can take it when they're actually getting real globals. That must be fucked. Alright, we're at 40 clicks now. This is not looking good. All we need is one blueprint. One print. One print. Yeah, I was going to say between the T's paying off pretty good here too. Alright, let's try the Q. Q provides pretty good. We did get a lot from between the T's. Can't say it didn't provide. We just need a print, and I think the Q is our best print possibility. Come on, print. Never looted a print. Oh, there's a print. Lockpick 2. Fuck. Oh, a held key 2. Fuck. I was going to say I've never looted a print before, and then we got 2 in a row. Back-to-back clicks. I shouldn't bitch, because who knows, maybe those are good prints, but I don't think they are. Pretty sure they're trade terminal prints. You bastard! So that's pretty exciting to know that this print actually does give blueprints back. Holy fuck! We got a help key 1 and a 20 or 32 ped click. Holy gosh. That was ridiculous. I was just about to stop too. I'm like, there's no way we're getting anything better. Wow, I love this print. Well, I shouldn't say I love it, but man, I'm in love. Now, who knows? We probably didn't even profit, but we still got a few clicks to go. Who knows? Maybe there's another 30er in there. It's a shame 30 isn't a global. Like, it's probably because the print works. You probably have to get closer to 80 for a global. I don't know. Yeah, never fails with the Q though. That Q, it seems to provide. It's not a bad position. As much as I want to just, 0.69. As much as I want to just work my way between the T's every time. It's always tempting. Alright, let's try full condition. We got 3 fails there. It's probably a waste. We got 14 clicks. It's St. Pat's Day. Try a couple. I'm interested just to see what a success is at this, with this print at this condition. Fuck man, so many fails. Let's try one more. No, one more. No, jeez. Jeez Louise. Why does Louise have to do this to us? What is with her? Alright, so we had our fun fishing for the print. We did hit a lot of prints there. Can't say that we never hit prints. Fuck, we actually hit so many prints, I'm surprised. I always thought we were going to get none, and boom, we hit 3, all within a few clicks. Oh God. So many failures. What is wrong? Alright, so we'll stop here at 2 clicks. Let's check out what our run stats was. It says we got 73. So no, we didn't come anywhere close to profiting. Well, actually, we did do quite a few clicks at that other terminal. So I forgot to check what the other terminal stats were. Did anyone else mark what the other stats were? I think we profited. If they were over, yeah, they were going to have to be like 20, 30, 40 PED in order for us to profit. We might have. Well, the real telltale sign will be the prints. What did we get for prints here? Oh, fuck. Oh, here they are. We got a Hellkey 1 limited. That's fucked. Man, that one used to sell for close to 10,000%. That'd be nice if it did again. Right, Hellkey 2, worthless. No, I was going to say, I think you can get that from the trade terminal. Lockpick 2. Sounds a little better. Ooh, it's worth 20. Okay. Oh, it's the remix. Ooh. Hey, it takes Motorhead kegs, luck potions, grunge, and alternative. Fuck, man, I can almost make this. The only thing I'm missing is the luck potions, and I have the print to make it, but... Huh. Man, that's tempting. Who knows, maybe one day if any of the viewers want to see me craft a Lockpick 2 kit. Yeah, so if I had to guess, we did profit just because the blueprints. That Lockpick 2 or whatever it's called, the remix, it helped. It definitely helped. Like, that's fucking 20 and 2 have sold this month. So that's a good price. I'm surprised it sold that high, to be honest. I was expecting 1 or 2 PED again. Alright, so hope everyone liked that little St. Patrick's Day crafting run extravaganza. We didn't global, but I think we did profit, and we're getting close to, I don't know, what, 6, 7 episodes in a row where we've crafted and profited each time. I'm getting some weird glitch. Oh, there it's gone. Why am I walking slow? What the hell am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, my items are over the max amount. That's what it is. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, God, what a mess. Right, I'm really going to have to start sorting this. I can't really look at it any much longer. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to do an episode of Entropia where I sorted my items, but if anyone wants to see how to sort items, this is your episode. I was hoping the update was going to come and it would just fix everything so we wouldn't have to sort it. I'd be like, yeah. No luck with that. See, normally what I like to do is a row of fruit. I notice when people show their items, everyone usually sorts it the same way. I try to keep all the fruit in one section. All the stones in another one. Maybe I'll do them all in one. Hardly have any. Wolf meat. Why is it looking like that? Alright, when it comes to all these things, I like to put them all next to each other too. Yeah, it'll be nice to have my items resorted again. Can't believe I waited this long to sort them. Yeah, for some reason I always like to leave a space between the rows. I don't know why. It's not like I can't actually see this difference, but... No, so I'm just going to take all the extractors, put them in one side of the menu, so that I can move them all back in one sweep. Holy fuck, man, that's a lot of extractors, eh? No, Beamer used to help me out a lot with getting loot, because he would give me a share of the loot just for healing. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I miss those days. Beamer was a really good guy. No, it's crazy to think that he lived for over 90 years. It's a fucking long life. No, and he still seems so alive even the day he died. Or the week he died. Alright, so we got quite a bit of fruit there. Let's get these refiners in. Come on. Just trying to stretch the menu out a bit so we can fit all these items with room to spare. Alright, so that's looking a little better. Next we'll put all the paint maybe in one row. That's not a bad idea. Once we sort all the paint cans out, that'll be quite a bit out of there. It's amazing how well the game scrambled all the items. Like, that was a pretty good scramble. Hardly any of them were still grouped together. Alright, next I guess I'll do cassettes and tapes. Do that square too. You know, I was thinking, it's always been a dream of mine to open a store that sells like cassettes and music and Rocktropia stuff. So maybe one day I'll do that. Open up a cassette store or just a music store in general. I know there already is one in Rocktropia, but they're usually out of stock in a lot of stuff. So I was like, man, I should really just buy all records and stuff and keep them in stock. So if people actually need records, they can be like, oh, I can just go to the music store that keeps them all in stock. That'd be sick. Maybe I'll do that if I get money one day. I'll be the biggest fucking Rocktropia music store in the country, or in the planet universe. That's a reasonable goal. Someone could pull that off. I wouldn't even care if I was selling them. I'd be like, fuck it. As long as I can actually... Oh, still got some paint in there. I was like, I knew there was still a few more paint cans. Hide it in there. It's like, well, where's Waldo at this point? So can I find the shit? That's not too bad. Can fit 4 across. Alright, we got room for cassette tapes next. Alright, how the fuck do I want to sort this shit next? Hey, that line up there doesn't actually look so bad. That's half the size. Yeah, let's group all these things. Components, chips, wools, rocks, CDs. Alright, looks like we're just about finished sorting all this stuff out. There's not really that much left. Yeah, so isn't it weird that the Entropia wiki page was telling us that the cheapest tool to craft was that one? And then it turned out I must have just looked it up wrong because there was a cheaper one. Yeah, sorry viewers if I screwed anyone else over. As you can tell, I never figured it out till now. Apparently there is a cheaper one. There's probably even more cheaper ones because I was thinking that. That's what I liked about the Bob the Builder one. It was very thorough that it actually showed you the cheapest one. Yeah, I'm surprised when I heard people are crafters and didn't use the Bob the Builder page. I was like, what? How the fuck are you crafting? I can't believe the Bob the Builder page is gone, but at least I got to use it before it was gone. Feel very fortunate. Big shout out to the guy who built that. Dear God, that was a lot of items. Um, I don't know if I really want to sort it out much more than this. This is pretty well sorted. There's not really else I can sort it by that's going to be any fancier. Do I do a collection of eyeballs? Alright, what else do we got? These things. Alright, let's do a section of all the gifts, the Christmas stuff, because we'll never use it. Is it just me, or are they changing shape when I put them in one menu to the next? It must be just the booze. I don't think it's really changing shape, is it? It's like, what the fuck? If I could get some consistent shapes here. Oh, the chainsaw gas cap. That's one of the hard ones to come by. Doesn't belong there. I'll put it there. Who's to say what really belongs where? Just put things of similar shapes next to each other. It's not really where it goes. So I used to laugh at that Bumper Stumpers arcade or game show that I used to watch when I was a kid. The host would always talk about like, oh, you guessed this bumper wrong, as if there's like a real way to guess it. Like an actual Bible that tells you how to translate bumper slogans. It's like, oh, you were way off. It's like, was I? Was I? Ooh, I've got the Har skin. That's good. Oh, I've got the DNA still. Ah, just so fit. Okay, I think that's enough space for all my items. Oh fuck, there's still more. Hate having so many items. If anyone wants to help me, just get rid of them. I can sell them to you for real cheap. For God's sakes, even more of this shit. Okay, apparently we have 2 flags. There. We got even more round items. Alright, now it seems like a little bit better spaced out. 4 is getting so jammed in there. Can't even tell what was what anymore. Alright, my eyeball collection. Put it there. My bananas. I usually keep these next to the rocks. I don't know why. Alright, and the metal residues I'll keep right at the top. Shrapnel, we can sell that. I know some people resell shrapnel, but like, man, the resale value is so low. How can you even bother? Unless you're selling thousands of pet of it, maybe then it makes it worth it. Alright, at least this isn't super scrambled. There's not really a whole lot they could scramble because I don't have much. No, I'm definitely not going to sort out the blueprints this episode. That would fucking take like hours. Alright, that's reasonably sorted. Guess I could sort it a little more, but... yeah, I think oil will keep at the top because, man, I use oil a lot. Same with kegs. Alright, that wasn't so bad. At least I got my items back to somewhat normal. Some degree of normalcy. Yeah, that acid root bag looks so out of place. Ooh, getting a cramp. Yeah, so congratulations to everyone else who got globals. I came pretty close tonight. That was pretty exciting. Hey, Leon, he likes the idea of the music store. Yeah, I could put some stuff into vehicle storage. No, I'm lucky on this planet we got more than one storage. So I can really pack the items in. Yeah, why are my items so out of whack? I must be carrying too many blueprints. Oh yeah, carrying definitely too many blueprints. Now I'm even carrying a backpack. I don't think I have any storage in it that I'm using. Alright, so I will actually have to sort my blueprint storage a little bit. It's because I don't have any fucking way to move right now. Alright, so let's dump some prints. Why the fuck am I carrying so many here? Alright, these are essential. I need these prints. The basic prints, I do not need those. Remember I was talking basic filters going up? Let's check. Yeah, it did start going up already. Someone let one sell for $1, but every other people have been selling them for high again. I figured that print would go up now because it's used again. Alright, so we'll keep it on us because we'll sell a copy. Basic bearings, garbage. That's good. Block chisel. The fuck? Trying to remember what the hell is a block chisel. We must have won it or something, so we'll try to sell it on auction, I guess. Yeah, so we'll keep that. Cube? Don't think. I think it's because I keep winning so many prints. I really gotta drop by my shop at FOMA and just fucking sell like crap loads of these prints. Can't carry them all. Right, I got so many Mankini prints. This is ridiculous. How many copies did I buy? Fuck. Too bad you can't stack them. Yeah, a lot of these prints I'll never use, so I really gotta drop them off here because I highly doubt I'll ever sell them or use them. It's a shame, even the bikini prints dropped in price. It maintained its value a bit longer. Holy fuck, we got a lot of that print. Holy shit. So many vehicle prints. I don't need them. Man, I really can't take sorting these prints much longer. I'm gonna have to go sort them some other time. This is way too many to sort. Spend a whole episode just sorting shit. That's not what I wanted to do today. Yeah, the sorting shit episode. St. Patrick's Day sorting shit. Alright, so yeah, that's enough sorting shit for now. At least we got enough to fit 25 items in my fucking inventory. Dear God. I don't know, what happened? Did they lower the inventory maximum? Feels like I lost some points or something. I could have swore I was able to carry more items before. Yeah, back when I had my concussion, I was getting to the point where I couldn't even fucking look at a screen. It was bad. But no, I've managed to recover most of my faculties to a certain degree. Alright, so there we go. Now we got, yeah, almost 30 item points. Okay, clearly I think the next thing I need to do is fly to my shop on FOMA and just load it up with some of the stuff I need to get rid of. Because man, I got so many prints to unload. I bet you every player's like this in the game, eh? You get to the point where you're just so full of prints. It's ridiculous. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If anyone wants to be the first to like the episode, appreciate it. You're killing me. You know, there's not much action today. I'm trying to think of some more to do. Well, we did do a fair bit of crafting. Almost hit a global. I think we must have profited overall once we got that print. Because now we got a rare print to sell. Wasn't the print I was hoping to get, but hey, when you get a rare print, you take it, right? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's like, I have no idea why they use that saying. If you look it in the mouth, it'll bite you. Now, it's nice to pick up some oil. I like picking up oil. It reminds me of the games of like Mario and Sonic when you could pick up coins and rings. Go to the oil ring, test out my picking up abilities. Oh yeah, seen that one. Yeah, cheers for the potato memes. Hopefully he's able to recover in the hospital. Can't imagine being in a car explosion. That'd be fucked. Oh, here's another person taking oil. You son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, congratulations, new player. Looks like he's wearing the beginner's clothing still. So he probably needs the oil a bit more than I do. So we'll head out of here and we'll go pick up some kegs at the Motorhead Stadium. It's nice though, we did get some oil before we ran into him. Ah, 1 like, alright, thanks. Appreciate it. Entropia is hard to get likes in, especially on YouTube. I gotta switch back to Twitch one day. Alright, where is it? I believe it is there. Yeah, anyone else doing anything for St. Pat's Day? Or did anything? Must be over in most time zones. For me, I still have another 45 minutes. So I gotta keep hammering back the booze. That's I'm sure St. Patrick was. Even though we have no written records, we can assume since he was Irish, he was a raging alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I like about Irish people. At least there's some people in the world you're still allowed to make fun of. I don't know why we're allowed to make fun of Irish, but thank God we are. It's like some people are strong enough to take it, right? Oh, there's another person here. They're killing wolves. You mean person. No, I'm just kidding. We need to kill the wolves. They're eating our chickens. Kill those wolves. In the game. PETA's listening. And let's say hi to him. Wish him a happy St. Patrick's Day. Looks like he's focused on whatever he's doing. Alright, well, since there's someone else here picking up oil, let's go to the Motorhead Stadium. I thought it said it was going there next. Got sidetracked and went for more oil. Goddamn oil. Worse than a transformer. Always trying to fill my Energon cube. My Energon cube is empty. It needs more oil. more than meets the eye. Oh, is there oil in there? Alright, let's check our oil reserve. See if we have enough to finish or fill the energon cubes at all. Fuck. Barely any. Shouldn't complain though. Today has been a lot of free shit. Lots of oil. Well, not lots, but if some oil. Lots of minerals on the ground. What'd we find? 3 stacks of fruit. One was even 100 stack. Or 99. Yeah, I would go with putting stuff in vehicle storage, but I have bad luck of selling my vehicles and forgetting to check the storage, so I just try to avoid that situation by not putting any items in the storage to begin with. Sadly, I've sold ships like full of oil, full of thrusters. Fuck, I don't know how many times I've fucked up like that. If you ever want to buy ships and get a good deal, you know who to talk to. Alright, so before we fly off to Motorhead Stadium, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's St. Patrick's Day episode was brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
Hello. Man, he's such a baby. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. How did my blueprint go there? Did I boost it up much? Alright, we got the refiner to 9.2, which is kind of useless because we're not going to use it anymore. But we got the excavator to 5.2. That helps a little. I don't know, it says the Dephonic Miner Detector and Excavator are pretty damn close. 25 alternative ingot. Maybe we should just add it, see what it is, right? I'll have to go to a crafting terminal to do it. Oh, I still got 11 clicks with the refiner. Maybe we should try it here. In Lemmy's honor, for St. Patrick's Day, we'll try 11 clicks with the demonic refiner. See if we can hit the big one. Lemmy would be proud. Now let's try tip of the queue. It knows how to provide. And our blueprint quality has increased, so we might be on to something, or might just be on something. What are we kidding? Might. Oh yeah. Something happened. Did I gain a crafting skill or something? Oh yeah, 21 in mechanical engineer. Yes. Woo! Oh, last click. I wanted to save one. Fuck. Well, we can get some more alternative. Yeah, shit, as soon as we get some more alternative, we got a fair bit more. Alright, so we'll have to pick up some alternative ingot. Maybe we can just mine some. Anyways, let's go back to the browse selection screen. And let's see. Yeah, 21 mechanical engineer is not a bad skill, right? I know for when it comes to people making fun of my skills, for the most part they're right, but my crafting skills aren't that bad because I actually did do a lot of repair work. Repair work boosts a lot of your skills. If anyone's wondering, talk to Yoshi. She should be able to help with that. I don't know if Yoshi's still doing repair runs. I should ask her. Alright, so what I want to do here is total up how much it costs to make each one. I think it's between these two. Although that looks pretty damn close. Alright, so to do this, I think what I'll do is open up a notepad. I think notepad should be enough. I love how they don't show it in the fucking apps thing. Bastards. It's like I don't have the search window. Oh, there we go. Well, let's use WordPad. Works better. Alright, so what we'll do for this episode, I just want to confirm which is the cheapest tool to craft for. So first let's take... Belker is selling for so high right now. I think Belker, we could just admit that that one's not going to be the cheapest because, well, let's go with just trade terminal value first before we actually get into the markup. So I'll call this one Demonic Refiner. I'll show you guys the notepad after. Alright, so Demonic Refiner. See how much is it? 6 clicks. Well, let's put alternative in Belker. And 6 and 4. Alright, and for each of one, alternative costs 3 cents each. So times 0.03. And let's see how much the Belker is. It's 0.06. So times 0.06. Alright, so now we'll have the price for that. Next, what we'll do is check out the next one that seems like it's pretty close competitor. Demonic Excavator. Figure it. Never Die would have the cheapest components or tools. He knows where it's at. Never Dies no fool, that's for sure. Alright. Alternative and Listerium. Alright, 25 and 8. Wow, that's pretty big stacks for those. Although alternative is pretty cheap, but man, still, that's a big stack. Must have been I had a big stack of alternative to burn through. Or Listerium, maybe that's what. Anyways, let's check the Listerium. It's 3 cents each. And alternative we've already looked up is also 3 cents each. Alright, so it appears the refiner is definitely cheaper by a long shot, right? It's not even close. Oh wait, Belker's twice as expensive, and then it's got the markup. Oh, that's why. Alright, so anyways, let's total these to make sure. Okay, so 6 times 0.3. Pretty sure that's what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So would that be 18 pec? 6, 12, no, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, that's right. Right, Belker is 4 times 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Alright, so be 24. And for a total of, yeah, I think Bob the Builder, or the Wikipedia thing was right. Total of, let's just use calculator. God, I'm struggling here. Alright, so what do we got? 0.18 plus 0.24 equals 0.42. So it's 42 pec per click without markup. Alright, the demonic excavator is alternative. We already got the price for that. So let's total it up. Holy shit. So 25 times 0.3. Holy shit, that's 75 right off the bat. Man, we were doing some high fucking expensive crafting with that one, boy. I never even realized. Holy shit. We were blowing through the alternative crafting that thing. Anyway, so 8 times 0.3 for the next one. It's 0.24. That's still a big stack there too. Holy shit. Man, that was my biggest crafting attempt ever then. That demonic excavator. Holy shit. No wonders it gave such good prints. It was an expensive print to use. So I think it's 99, but let's go check to make sure. 0.75 plus 0.24. Yep, they made it 0.99. So before markup, it's one project Entropia dollar per click, or just under. So I must, I don't know why, but so if anyone's wondering what it is, the demonic refiner did come to 0.42. Demonic excavator came to 0.99, just like the website said it would. So it was half the cheapest to craft with the demonic refiner, but I was getting shit for loot with it. When I used the demonic excavator, man, my loot was way better. But it is double the price to click with it, right? I don't know, so that's what, if anyone's interested in trying to loot those prints, that's what's been happening in my attempts. We did profit, but we did not get the print that we were looking for. I'll call this the crafting run for refiners. And we'll close it up. So that's all the math I want to do for today. No, maybe we didn't profit, because man, we did blow through some pretty big stacks of materials there. I wouldn't be surprised if we did not profit. But it was pretty close, so maybe we'll say we did just for St. Patrick's Day. We were lucky. We found lots of fruit on the ground, lots of oil, maybe even some Motorhead kegs soon. Yeah, it doesn't really take very long if you're up on one of the motherships just crafting like, or not crafting, repairing like crazy. Because that repair tool gives you a lot of skills. So that's what we used to do, is just repair the mothership like crazy. I can't remember how much I spent using the welding wire and the tools, but it seemed worth it at the time because I was just banking the skills like crazy. I even tried extracting the skills and selling them. My math was so bad I couldn't even gather if I profited or not, so I just got out of that. Started keeping my skills instead of extracting them. I just wanted to try extracting skills and selling them to see if it was going to be a profitable endeavor. Failed to calculate it. Yeah, that's one thing about shitty math, man. Try to get good in math in school because shit, it'll help you in life. Everything comes down to math. You need it every day. Alright, looks like we got a panther there, so fuck that shit. We'll go over here and look for kegs first. Not gonna take my chance with that fucking tiger. Never trust cats. They'll bite you. I remember my one friend's cat. It was nice its whole life. And then as soon as it became old and senile, it would just bite my feet for no reason. Well, sometimes I'd shake my foot and I think it thought it was like a mouse or something, so it would go for it. But man, when a cat bites you, it hurts. Fucking bastards, man. Their teeth are like mini razor blades. Alright, so we got another person here. Just got here and started picking up kegs. Bastard. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Cheers, mate. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We don't want to hog all Lemmy's booze. He shared it with everyone, right? Cheers. Still another half hour of St. Patrick's Day here. Am I running slow again? Is it just me, or is my character running slow? Oh yeah, the water, I guess. Water's slowing him down. Right, well, since there's been a player at every place that I tried to go and pick up stuff at the free spots, so we'll have to move on to the next free spot. Next one we'll check out is where we can just load up on free sweat. It's kind of sad because I didn't want to get to that, but at least it'll get me to the point where I can drink a little bit more, vaporize a little bit more. I gotta pack a couple more bowls. And we probably wrap up the show soon. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark. Holy fuck, I've been streaming for 2 hours? No wonders. I was thinking, man, I'm not really getting too drunk from the meat. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've been drinking it for fucking 2 hours. That's why. Normally I chug this much back in 20 minutes. Now I was happy my basketball team, they were playing tonight. The Tampa Bay Raptors. Man, half of our best players on the team ended up catching the virus, came back less than 2 weeks, already back to playing. I think it was just over 2 weeks or just under, one or the other. So that's what I was thinking. If the NBA was smart, they really would have just had a giant virus party. Get every player to catch it right off the bat. And then they'd be like, all right, we're all immune. Let's go now. No need to fuck around. We can just do whatever we want now. I'm surprised no one had the guts. Well, there's the idea that it's super lethal at the beginning. But that's what I was thinking. At the end, we figured out that it wasn't super lethal. So we're like, what the hell? Why didn't we then at that point? I bet you a lot of the NBA players would have went for it. They're like, all right, just go back to normal. All right. Get sick for like 3 days. Back to normal for the rest of your life. All right. Yeah, it's like back in the old days, right? That was the strategy. People had guts. They're like, well, let's just face our fears. Could die. We'll face it. Now, I definitely wouldn't be telling people in high risk categories to face it. I'd be like, fuck, all right, you should hide at home. Fuck facing that. Am I really still running slow? If I had to guess, I'd say yes. Alright, so that'll be the next thing I'm doing. I have to fly to the fucking shop in space, FOMA, and then I'll fucking load it up with a whole bunch of my prints. Or try selling them on the Calypso auction. Although I doubt the Calypso auction's getting very good returns. I should try it though, just for the hell of it. If they sell, I'll be happy. Now, really, that's what a lot of my profit comes from, is blueprint sales. So if I don't try hard enough to sell the blueprints, kissing my profits goodbye. It seems like when it comes to blueprints in this game, sooner you get them and sell them, the better, because they'll just drop in value no matter how much longer you keep them. Except rare circumstances, but 9 times out of 10, they're dropping in price every day you keep it. I'm thinking maybe we'll do one left. Oh no, I better not do one left crafting run. Thinking we're already at 2 hours. Fuck, we'll be pushing 3 hours if I try that. Well, maybe we'll... We did get a few kegs. Let's see if I can lure the cat out of here. Help this guy out a bit by getting rid of him. Holy fuck, man. He killed me in 1 hit? What a bitch. I was hoping I could take like 10 hits, make it around the corner. Alright, so we'll tally up everything we got here at the storage. Oh yeah, here's some of my friends. Everyone's chilling out, hanging out at the sweating area. That's cool. That's where my teams are at. Those are my people. They may be a bit stinky, but we got the sweat. Yeah, Mindark's so funny when you think about it. It's like, what do we want to name the item that all of our players will strive to get? Let's call it sweat. It's like, doesn't everyone like sweat? Yeah, it's like when I hear sweat, that's something I strive to acquire. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have to spend the whole episode by ourselves. We could say hi to everyone. Yeah, cheers everyone. Happy St. Pat's Day. Woo! You ever drink a lot of alcohol, but space it out over a lot of time? I remember one time I did that for New Year's. What happened was, it was New Year's. I think it was the year 1999 or something. So 1 year before the big 2000 one. So I was 19. I was like, hey, I got a whole 60-ounce of vodka. And the party we went to for New Year's was an all-day party. So we went there at like, I don't know, like 10 a.m. or something, or 11 a.m., something like ridiculously early time. So like, hey, it's New Year's and we're playing video games and the party's begun at like 10 or 11 a.m. So we're just gonna fucking start drinking right away instead of waiting until the evening, right? So what I did is I broke open the 60-ouncer and I just started pouring shots, but I did like long periods of time between each one. So I'd like do a shot, and then I'd wait like 20 minutes, do another shot, wait 20 minutes, do another shot. And then occasionally someone else would ask for another shot, but it was rare. So it was like almost drank the whole thing to myself. And what happened was we partied like right till like 5, 6 a.m. the next day. So it was almost like 24 hours. But the trick was I wasn't really getting that hammered because I was just like spacing it out, right? Not like chugging it all back right away, just slowly drinking it steadily the whole day. I think when I got done, I had like, I don't know, maybe a Mickey's worth left in the 60-ouncer. I was thinking, man, should I try it, keep drinking, see if I could finish the 60? I was like, why not? I'll just save some, not waste it. It was already like 6 a.m. at that point. Everyone was so surprised. They're like, holy shit, man, you polished off so much of that bottle. I was like, well, yeah, but we've been here for the whole day. Hey, Mag says, happy St. Patty's. Yeah, I got another 15 minutes of it. It's party time. Woo! Yeah. Knew we'd be partying for St. Patty's yet. Now, I was saying earlier, it's just a shame. In real life, I always thought, oh, I'll just go try partying for St. Patrick's Day some other time. Some other time. So I never actually tried it my whole life. Already in my 40s, for God's sakes. 20 years I could have been partying St. Patrick's Day every year. And I was like, oh, I'll just wait till next year. Wait till next year. So that's really how it goes in life. Maybe that's the best lesson we should take from all this. Is don't wait. When you have the chance, do shit. Life's so short. You never know when it could just some politician take all your human rights away. It's pretty fucked up. But we'll get them back. Don't worry. Seems like human rights are coming back faster than ever. It'll be the roaring 20s before we know it. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, for these bowls, I'm just packing a little bit of Ghost Train Haze, my homegrown. Bottom is weed. Top, I'm putting a layer of just keef. Or kief. No, keef. That's what you call it. Kief is bad. Keef is good. Lucky I have a tray. I missed the whole thing that time. Now I have like a little spoon knife thing. Yeah, it's like half spoon, half knife. Or it's like a small butter knife shaped like a spoon. There we go. 2 nice bowls packed. Feels like my back is getting sore. Been sitting, well, I did work outside a lot today. I was gonna say I was sitting too much, but I was like, wait a minute, I got my 10,000 steps in today. So I definitely wasn't sitting all day. So that was good. Now I had some close calls. Had to cut some trees today. Got some windscreens put up. Took fucking the whole day. 2 little sections. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Ow! Now I really should just bite the bullet or spend the cash and get a good fence built for the rest. I think I saved some money by getting a good portion built the way it is with the windscreens, but really I don't want to invest too much money into this property because it's only a matter of time before I'm going to have to move. And when I move, I'm likely going to be moving up north. And when that situation happens, I'll have to rebuild my whole place from scratch. I don't know how much it's going to cost, so I shouldn't be spending too much to soup this place up. It's going to be a wild adventure when that point in my life comes. I really don't know how old I'll be when it'll happen. Could be any day, could be years from now, who knows. It's kind of a weird situation. Now I did get some good news today. I got some work lined up for the summer. Looks like I might make a decent amount of money if I can manage to do the job. It's going to be hard. Won't be easy, that's for sure. Now, working outside in the heat, it's going to be intense. Especially if you try to wear masks. Because our breathing conditions are almost at the point where we can't breathe because it's already so hot and humid. Not yet, obviously, because it's still spring, but once summer gets here. So adding a mask to that should be a real challenge. It'd be kind of like putting a mask on, then going into a sauna on a treadmill, fucking running in a sprint. See how you do. For the mask will just like plug with liquid within seconds. I don't know, we got another forum troll, so I'm just gonna stick with the one we got. If it was a hater, I would switch, but... Yeah, it's fucked, man. If my work goes good for the whole summer, I'll make enough that I should be able to fix up my garage up north. I don't know, man. It's going to be quite the adventure if I can pull it off. The real challenge is I'm going to be still doing Entropia shows, Clone Evolution shows, and then my daily, or I don't know, it's probably going to be a weekly vlogging, outdoor vlogging series. I really doubt I'll be able to come out with a new episode every day, unless I cancel one of my video game shows, and I love video games. So I don't know, it's going to be a challenge. Alright, so let's check out some of my cryptocurrency stuff to help wrap up the show quicker. My Bitcoin balance for free Bitcoin, if you want to check it out, it's in the affiliate links below. It's basically a cryptocurrency wallet system that's free, but they also have loot boxes that you can open for free, but they tempt you with more loot boxes. They're like, hey, do you want to buy more instead of just taking the little free ones? So some people get tempted by the more loot boxes, and they also have gambling, but I just stick with using the wallet system and opening the free loot boxes. That's where it's at for me. Alright, so let's open the free loot box. We got 3 Satoshi, which is the Bitcoin pennies, and we got 2 free lottery tickets and 2 reward points. So we're just raking it in. See how many referrals we got. We're up to 88. Thank you, everyone. Holy shit, I sold 14 fun tickets sold for them. Wow, so thank you, referrals. Some of my referrals are buying these, whatchamacallit, loot boxes. Amazing. Alright, so next we'll go to my second Bitcoin wallet system, or cryptocurrency wallet system, and it's called BetFury. The link for this one is also in the description below. This one I like, is not only is it free, but it allows you to collect not only the Bitcoin Satoshi pennies, but also like 7 other cryptocurrencies. And it has stakes. So not only is there a casino for this one, but you can win shares of the casino. And then once you have 10 shares, you get a daily payout. So you keep your shares as long as you own your account, and you can just add more and more and more shares. And then you just keep getting bigger and bigger share payouts from the casino. It's a pretty wild system. I would show it to you, but YouTube's a little bit, sponsors a little bit iffy with this stuff, so we're getting close to 1,000 subs. If anyone watching this episode can help sub, we're only about 7 or 8 subs away. We're very close to the 1,000 subs. If I had to guess, we'll probably make it by April. Maybe by April 20th, we'll be celebrating 420 with a fucking, an actual super chat episode. That'd be sweet. Right, so let's see. What should we check out next? Oh yeah, we're doing the BetFury. Yeah, BetFury has the loot boxes as too. They have 2 loot boxes you can collect. One's Beyonce currency, one's the Satoshi, which is the pennies of Bitcoin. So I'll collect both. And this one has a CAPTCHA system, and it's very challenging to pass, so good luck. I know CAPTCHA doesn't sound that bad because you're just picking shapes and symbols and stuff, but sometimes it's a little challenging, especially if you've been drinking a bottle of mead. Yeah, my referrals were going crazy today with bets, so big shout out to them. Thanks. Who do we got winning for my referrals? Kilo's in the lead with 18 million Satoshi bet. And Cinder's close second with 3 million Satoshi bet. Nutroll's getting up there. He's at 52,000. Euros, 13,000. There's quite a few Entropia players in this list. Alright, so thanks everyone. Now, BetFury is one of those wild offers that I'm surprised it works as good as it does. If you ever promote stuff on your websites and you want something to start raking it in, man, can't hurt to start sharing the BetFury links. The only thing is, it's a bit iffy with YouTube sponsors, or the, what is it called, the commercial break people, the ads or whatever. So they might not like it, so we'll see how this goes. I might actually have to stop referring it, and we'll see. I'm not sure what happens when YouTube checks, right? When they check and they don't like some of your content, do they tell you what it is, or they just randomly say, sorry, your shit sucks, we can't sponsor it? No monetization for you. Oh yeah, I was going to mention all the different cryptocurrencies that you can get on BetFury. And we'll list how much they're worth today. Yeah, Never Die, actually was it 2 years ago today? He was planning on linking the cryptocurrencies or Entropia to cryptocurrencies with the whole wallet system as well. And if he did, it would have made us Entropia players a fortune of money. But we turned our back on him and we lost. So that kind of sucks, but who knows? Maybe we'll do it in the future. Anyways, so Bitcoin is one of the ones. It's up 5% today. Ethereum is another one that you get free at BetFury, and it's up 3% today. Beyonce is the one I just did the loot box for. It's up 6% today. Tether's down 0.1. Now Tether's actually tethered to Project Entropia dollars. So that's how much Tether's worth. It's 99 cents or a buck right on the button. And then Tron is it's up 2% today. And BitTorrent is up 1% today. So congratulations to almost everyone in the cryptocurrency community. Appears today was a profitable day. Oh yeah, and make sure everyone doing these affiliate links follows your local laws. They have things like ages, and some people aren't even allowed to use crypto. Maybe that's why MindArk and Never Die and everyone steered away from it, because if they did that, then there would have been some countries that probably wouldn't be allowed to play Entropia if it had cryptocurrencies linked to it, right? Maybe that's what happened. Let's hope. Alright, maybe we'll check out the center screen. Yeah, if everyone's interested, Bitcoin's almost back up to 60,000. Ethereum's at 1,800. Beyonce's at 271. Tether's a buck. Tron is 0.5 cents. Or no, 5 cents. And BitTorrent's at 0.0001 cent. I like BitTorrent because that's one I have some of actual full coins. Probably because it's worth so little. I also have some of Tron. If anyone wants to see my balance for it, I'll just read it out. It's not really that good because it's just from my referrals helping, but I still appreciate it, everyone. Not to say that you guys aren't that good. If it wasn't for you, I'd have no help, so definitely a lot better than my previous no help. Alright, so Ethereum, we're at 130,000 of the pennies. So we have a long way to go before we reach 1. Beyonce, we're at 0.01. So that's actually pretty good. 0.01 is not that bad. Tron, we're at 197 full tokens, but they're only worth 5 cents each. So I don't know, 5 cents times 100, is that like $5 worth? That'd be sick if we had $5 of Tron. Alright, anyways, for the Tether, we only have 0.2 cents, or 0.2, so 2 cents US. BitTorrent, though, we're up to 6 full coins, but it's only worth 0.01. But anyways, we got 245 shares and 105 shares of another. So I heard those 2 shares accounts are going to get merged. So if that happens, we'll be at 350. Let's hope. Unless one's worth more than the other and then we get less. That would suck. But anyways, BetFury, yeah, I highly recommend it. I know it's a little bit sketchy of cryptocurrencies. Everyone wonders what will happen with them, but I don't know. It's kind of like wondering about doomsday. Sure, it could happen, but what are the odds, right? I don't know. I always look at it just afford or bet what you can afford to lose. So that way, if you happen to lose it all, you'd be like, all right, it doesn't matter. At least I only bet what I could afford to lose. Oh shit, not even collecting sweat. Fucking hell. What kind of sweater am I? Alright, so let's get a shout out to the viewers next. I love giving a shout out to the viewers. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. Sometimes I even forget it. I'm like, what the fuck? Forgot the favorite part of the show. Alright, so Dan joined. Dan Quack. Or Quack. Leon Plurud. And Ulanu Milkmac. Or Micmac. Unu Micmac. I don't know if I said that McQ. Fuck, man, I can't pronounce my own name, so sorry. Anyways, yeah, so thanks everyone for joining. Let's give a big applause to everyone in the chat today. Big shout out. Yeah, thanks everyone. Now, with Entropia, sometimes it's one of those shows where no one's in the chat, so when anyone's in here, I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone. Some people will be like, man, 3 people joined, and be like, man, that's good. I love it. Now, it's nice not to have too big of audiences, because I like to talk non-stop, and if I have viewer questions all the time, I can't even talk. But go right ahead, I don't mind questions too. It's nice to break up the non-stop talking with new topics. Yeah, some of the viewers that I have in my other shows, what's one of them, Clone Evolution, they found a trick in the game. I was like, oh dear God, lucky that didn't happen in Entropia. If you find a trick in the game, fucking Mindark will come for you. They're like crows, they will eat your body. No, they'll just, they'll ban your account. So if you find glitches like that, you have to report it. It's a good system though, because we don't want our community to be fucked by the game losing all their money. That'd be fucked. Yeah, what day is it today? Holy shit, it's Thursday. Oh, maybe tomorrow's Thursday because it's already after midnight. Alright, so that's not too bad. I was going to say, man, this week just flew by. No, today was a pretty good day. Got a lot done. More than I expected. I almost gave up halfway today. I was like, fuck, man, I'm not going to be a lazy slob. I'm going to do a whole fucking day's work. Get out there and get everything finished. Don't quit halfway. So yeah, that's what I did. Got my 10,000 steps in. Got the job done. So that's inspiring. I think tomorrow I'm going to use that inspiration and try to get another job completely done. I only got 2 weeks to train for when I actually start getting back to work. And I'm going to fucking have a brutal shift, so if I'm not in like peak physical condition, I'm going to be in trouble. I only have 2 weeks to train to get to it. It's pretty intense. At least it's a good challenge. I like challenges, and there's a lot of money involved in this challenge, so hopefully I don't fuck it up. No, I shouldn't say a lot of money, but it's enough money to help me get caught up with my bills, so. Got a giant property tax bill that just arrived for my haunted abandoned house. If anyone wants a tour of an abandoned haunted house, can't sell the tours. Oh yeah, that's what I got some news. Today I finally got off my ass and started reading the terms of service for YouTube and how they do contests. And they said with YouTube contests, they got a few rules, but most of the rules are pretty basic. one of the rules was you have to follow all your regional rules. So whatever regional rules there are, like laws, you have to follow those, which makes sense. And then the other one is you can't charge any money for the tickets to enter. Like if you do a contest on YouTube, no one can pay to enter your contest. Every person who enters the contest, it has to be free. So that's kind of fucked up, because I was thinking for my contest, what I wanted to do was do a giveaway every time I reach a certain total in super chats. So say if like I reach $100 or $200 in super chats, then I'll do a big giveaway. So I was thinking that wouldn't be too bad of a way, but I'm like, does that count? Because I think anyone in the giveaway would still be getting in for free. I just wouldn't start the giveaway until I reached a certain amount in super chats. So I don't know, I'll have to try to figure that out. Now I was thinking too, is like, if I have an object that costs like, I don't know, $40 or $50 to ship to another country. So what I would do is say, hey, if once I reach $40 or $50 to super chats, I can do this giveaway, because I can afford to ship it to the person who's actually going to win it, right? And then I figured too, once the super chats reach a certain amount, just everyone who's in the chat would be eligible, and I would just randomly pick between all the names. I think what I would have to do is write everyone's name on a piece of paper and then reach into a hat or a jar or whatever, mix it up and pick it out. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. And the first giveaway is going to have to be soon, because dear God, man, I can't believe how close we are to 1,000 subs. I was hoping that for New Year's I would win 1,000 subs or reach 1,000 subs. So it kind of sucks that we're not there yet, but dear God, it's not that far off the goal. Extra 3-4 months. It's better than being years off. I haven't reached it yet, but getting closer every day. Alright, let's get some more sweat. Yeah, I kind of want to just go outside and go in my backyard and partake in the view of all the work that I did. Man, I did so much work. I barely got to enjoy it at all either. I just like finished the work and went in. Didn't have time to enjoy it. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll go out there and enjoy my work a bit. Sit there, look at it, be like, wow, got that job done. No, I was happy too. For a while I was getting upset because there's a bunch of syringes that were left at the end of my property. So when I opened up the gate to the train tracks, big pile of syringes. Thankfully the city or someone came and cleaned them up. It's funny because today was the day I was going to go clean them up. Went to clean it and there was none there. So I was happy about that. I'd say there was about 2 or 3, maybe 4 syringes. So it wouldn't have been that much to clean up, but now what I tried to do is lay a whole bunch of rocks there so the people wouldn't sit there again. And I also put branches. So it's like if they're going to sit, they'll be sitting on branches and rocks. Probably go find another place to inject instead. I know it's mean. I see those city things where they put spikes up so homeless people don't sleep there, but you gotta do what you gotta do at some point, right? At least I'm not putting up spikes. Rocks aren't that bad. They'll probably just see that they're better off moving to another spot. There's a lot of better spots around. No, hopefully everyone suffering from addiction can get help. I know it's not the easiest. I've never had to deal with hard drug addictions, at least. Luckily, cannabis and the occasional mushrooms has really been my only issues. Oh yeah, alcohol, caffeine, sugar. Hey, if you count bread, opiates. No, I'm just kidding. No, bread is part of the opiate family. So if you take, what is it, poppy bread or poppy seed, you gotta be careful. You can fail a drug test. Don't be eating that bread. Could be a wise tale. I don't know if that's really true. Someone's probably doing heroin and be like, oh, I swear it was the bread. It was the fucking Subway, man. They put poppy seeds in my bread. Has nothing to do with me being a raging addict. Oh God, man, the windscreen that I attached the fence to today, I think it's like maybe 40 years old, somewhere around there. Maybe 41. So it's getting close to a 50-year-old fence. Hooked up a windscreen to that. I was like, holy fuck, man. How is there anything in this fence even left? So we'll really see how long this windscreen and fence idea lasts. I wouldn't be surprised if it's destroyed in no time. I shouldn't be so pessimistic, but the top I was going to put just the fucking regular plastic grommet things, or strap things. But I ended up swapping it with or not swapping it, but doubling it up with, what do they call those, pipe cleaners. Because you know pipe cleaners are pretty strong, right? Like if you twist them around something, they're not going to break because they're fucking like wires, right? Really thick wire too. So I don't know, hopefully those pipe cleaners hold each of the grommets onto the fence. And there's so many that, man, it's not like there's just one or two holding it. It's fucking like one every inch. No, one every 2 to 3 inches. So it's still a lot of fucking grommets on it. Windscreen, let's hope it holds. The only thing I'm thinking the fence is going to hold is because it's so many vines. The vines are holding it to the ground better than the posts do. Yeah, the only other thing I can think of, someone's probably going to come and graffiti the fence. Because they'll be like, oh, look at these fresh windscreens. We can just spray paint a message right over it. So I wonder what kind of message we'll get. Maybe I'll take a picture of the message. Well, I probably can't take a picture of the message. Really shouldn't even be talking about the windscreens. I don't want people to come and rob my mom's house, even though she doesn't have anything to rob, but it'd suck if they broke in. Now I've started to realize that my mom's place is so old now. It's like, man, everything in here is like 70 years old. It's all old junk. No one would ever steal. It's like old tube TVs, stereos, fucking analog. It's like someone would come in here and be like, God, we gotta pay to take this shit to the dump. Now the scrapyard might take it for the metal price. Get a couple bucks. Definitely wouldn't be worth your gas driving it there. But hey, old stuff isn't so bad, right? If you're still using it, still liking it, it doesn't have to be brand new for it to be still usable. May not be worth something or a lot to other people, but hey, if you've been using it for 70 years and it still works, why not? Yeah, life is so fucked, eh? As soon as you start getting older, you start to realize, like, man, you're the old person now. You always thought that you never reached that point. It's like, God, the people that are old now, they're really old. Feel bad for them. No, age isn't so bad. At least you do learn a lot. That's one thing I always wondered when you get old. Do you really learn enough to make it worthwhile? Where you're like, hey, at least I'm smarter now. And I was thinking, dear God, it's like you might not be smarter, but you at least know more. Like, I don't know, street smarts or whatever. I guess technically you're probably getting dementia and forgetting a lot, but at least in hindsight and overall perspective, you're still gaining some more knowledge. And I do think it's worth it. Looking back, I'm like, would I trade going back to being young and then having to give up everything I know now? Be like, fuck it, I'd rather just stay old. Wouldn't be worth it. Have to redo all that again. Oh, St. Patrick's Day is over. I just realized we're 16 minutes past. Well, cheers, everyone. We can do a little bit post to St. Patrick. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice we got a nice big team going. 2 sweat circles, just raking in the free items. Can even chat to people. Yeah, that was a great St. Patrick's Day. I got so much work done. Got some drinking done. Watched some sports. Got 2 episodes of streaming done. Yeah, even got a green shirt on for the second. No, sorry, Clone Evolution viewers. If anyone's tuning in to this saying, hey, what the fuck, man, where's the green shirt for our episode? I was slacking. I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day. I thought it was another day, to be honest. I was thinking it was like 2 days away. I don't know why. I don't really have any idea of when it was, so I was just going by a guess. Excuse me. Hey, it was weird. My neighbor was saying it's his birthday today. So he must have been born on St. Patrick's Day. I wonder if he's a raging alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't seem the type to drink. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder which project I want to tackle tomorrow. Will I have the same ambition I did today? I think I should. The real project I need to do is clean my attic again, find the fucking camcorder I'm looking for, get my tapes uploaded to YouTube or to the internet or to my computer, edit them, then put them on the internet, then edit one of my old travel videos, then start recording my new travel videos of my local area to share with the world, and be at 1,000 subs at that point, and start my new job. It's like, holy fuck. There's gonna be so much that I have to do. It's ridiculous. That's what I was thinking. Even if the lockdowns get worse and I get stuck inside, at least a lot of the stuff I have to do, I can do right where I am. I don't even need to be lockdowns or not. I can still do it. The only one that gets iffy is the travel videos outside. But fuck, man. Even if we're allowed to go out and exercise, I can bring the camera with me. Too bad I didn't bring it for when I got pulled over. I was actually thinking about bringing it too. That would have made an epic video. Getting pulled over. The cop was super nice though, so that was nice. I think out of all the cops I've met, he was like within the top 10, or no, maybe within the top 3 even. Nicest cops I ever met. Sure, he was a little bit mean to pull me over in the middle of the day, but I looked so suspicious with that box. I was like, dear God, if I didn't get pulled over, I was going to say, what the fuck are our cops doing? Yeah, so the cops definitely, man, top notch. I was a little bit worried, like my heart rate monitor, I could feel it beeping, so I was like, hey, It's definitely going skyrocketing because I'm getting pulled over. But yeah, the cop was so polite with me too. He was even nice the whole time. He's like, do you understand all this? Is this all right with you? And I'm like, yes, this is fine by me. It's like, let's check the package, make sure it's okay, and we're good to go. Now, if anyone didn't hear the episode, what happened was I was asked to pick up a package from my brother's house and bring it to my mother's house. And I brought a backpack with me to put the package in. But then when I arrived there, it was way too big. So I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do? So I'm like, oh, I'll just try carrying it on my bike. It was not a good idea. First cop that saw me pulled me over. He's like, hey, did you steal this from a porch? So we had to search or verify that the package was my brother's. But he verified it pretty quick too. I was thinking for the whole ordeal, I had 10 minutes. So I was like, wow, that cop was fast. He didn't even like waste hours to do it. It was basically just pulled me over, make sure the box was mine, good to go. I was like, wow, that was super cool. People might be like, oh, it's because you're white or whatever. It's like, well, I was wearing a ski mask the whole time, so unless you could tell what skin color I was by my eyes. He's like, he sounds white to me. Let's let him go. Yeah, so I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, fuck, what's going to happen when I'm wearing a ski mask or I get pulled over? Well, I was wearing one of those neck scarves or whatever. And that was in my city's worst part of the whole neighborhood. Like the roughest neighborhood where like all the gangs hang out. I decided to take that way for a shortcut. Well, it's in the middle of the day, so it's like it should be okay to go through here in the middle of the day. There's not really that many gang shootings in the day. At least, thank God, in my city so far. Well, I'd say at least 10% occur during the day. Now, I noticed Toronto's like that too. Maybe I'll get to making some Toronto videos. Like, I can go to Toronto's like worst areas, and like in the middle of the day, they don't seem bad at all. But when I come back there at like say 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, it's like holy fuck, prostitutes lined up every street corner. It's like holy, it's like not even like 1 or 2. I'm talking like 10, 20, 30 prostitutes all lined up on street corners that look like just like normal street corners during the day. You would have never guessed. Now, it was actually kind of made me sad in a way, but I was like, hey, to each their own. Maybe some people actually enjoy doing that work. I'm sure it can't be that bad each time. Someone must be good in bed. It's hard to believe. You know, that was one of my most wild adventures, I think, for staying at hotels in Toronto. I was like experimenting with like different cheapest places you could get online. You know, you search by the cheapest place. So for a lot of times it was like hostels and like really rough neighborhoods in Chinatown, like in the alleys of fucking restaurants and shit. It was like $20 a night sort of shit. You go in there and you're like, holy fuck, what's going on in this place? No, but the one time it was I stayed in a really sketchy Howard Johnson hotel, where the hotel is like super nice. I like walk in, I'm like, holy fuck, man, this place is mint. It's like, why the hell is it so cheap? And then it wasn't until nighttime that I realized. I came during the day, it seemed fine. And then all of a sudden nighttime came. Yeah, it turned out there was a couple strip clubs right next door. And like all the people that are renting the rooms at this Howard Johnson, or at least like half of them are prostitutes. So it's like every room, all you can hear is like moaning and screaming. And I should have realized too, I was like, when I got to the rooms to check in, they have a strict policy of like something like no moaning or yelling. I was like, what are you talking about? No moaning or yelling? I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Right? Or there was like no guests allowed in the room, just you. I'm like, okay, what other guests would be coming in? This room's like barely big enough for me to fit in. And then after I came back at night, I was like, oh, all the strip clubs were rocking. There was like tons of music. And then all I could hear was like chicks moaning constantly the whole night and bashing noises off the fucking walls. It was hard to sleep, I'll be honest. I don't know, for the first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'll get used to this. Then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I could get used to this. Got like an hour of sleep or two that night. I was like, shit, should have just got like the extra $20 room. Now, I've seen some pretty wild travel videos on YouTube, but I don't think I've seen any show rooms like that. So I was thinking maybe I should show that side of Toronto. Not the actual people working, just like the sounds of the walls smashing. The moaning sounds all night. You know when you have that cat that's like fighting another cat in the alley when you're trying to sleep? That's what that hotel was like. Except it wasn't cats. Yeah, the guys must have been wondering too. They're like, are you here for the convention or are you here for the strip club? They're like trying to decipher, right? And then when I checked in, they thought I was there for the strip club because they gave me the whole strip club warning. I was like, well, I'm not having any guests and I don't know what you guys are talking about. You ever notice that at hotels too? The guest policy is almost impossible to enforce. It's pretty much all in the honor system, right? Because when you come back to your room at like 2 in the morning, who the fuck's working at the counter at the hotel? Usually when you get to the hotel, during the office hours, like when it's open, say maybe 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, if you're lucky, maybe the hotel is staying open a little bit later, like till 6 in the evening, so they can check in late guests on late arrivals. But maybe that's like pushing it. Even 6 p.m. is pretty late for an office and a hotel to be open. And then after that, who's going to check you, right? So you could basically just have like whoever comes with you in the building come to your room. So I think that's what happens in those like prostitute situations. As much as they'd like to stay up all night and check people coming into the building, as soon as a certain hour comes and there's no one at the counter, then it's all in the honor system. That's why I found it funny too. Like some hotels are like, if you have any extra guests come in, you have to pay us per extra guest. I was like, pay you? When? When you come in and see that I have extra guests? So I don't think you're coming in through the room to check how many guests I have, are you? And say if they came in, they'd be like, hey, is there other people in here? Be like, oh, they just got here. They're planning on leaving. They just had to deliver something. It's like, how would they really know, right? It's all the honor system. Now, I really don't want to do that. It's horrible. I was thinking every time I go traveling, I always have these little tricks where I'm saving money, and I'm like, these aren't really tricks. Half of them are like borderline, like you're kind of ripping the place off. So you probably shouldn't be making a YouTube video about it and sharing it with everyone. You're definitely going to end up in jail. Can't steal the hotel towels anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I never steal the hotel towels because, man, you ever smell them? Oof. They smell like bleach. You know why? Because like 1 million people use them. It's not the kind of towel you want to bring home. might want to just bring your own towel to the hotel. It's like, you know how many people have wiped their butt with that towel? Oh. They bleached it real good. All right, 3-hour stream. Now that's what I was thinking. These days, I'm going to bank a little bit of Entropia episodes because, man, I'm going to be starting my new job or heavy hours again. It's not really a new job. Same job I've done for decades, but just getting back to it. Now, I did take a long time off of it for my concussion. What was it? Almost 2 years. And then when I got back to it, almost, I was getting bad problems because I had to look after my uncle at the same time. Couldn't do both. But now my boss actually said that he would work our break time around so that I could move my uncle on our breaks. So if that's the case, then I'll be able to go back to work again. Like, not just regular going back to work, but actually full-time hours again. It's crazy to think of full-time hours again, because I've been off work for so long now, it's almost like I can't even remember what a normal paycheck used to be like. It's actually been that long. It's fucked up, man. For a while there, I was like working non-stop, so I think I worked till I was like 20-something till 30, mid-30s, or it was like just 80-hour weeks non-stop all the time. So it was weird to get that break from work. It really did change my perspective a lot on life, on how much you should work and how much you should actually spend doing a job that you hate, and how much you should actually try to focus on changing what you do for a living to something more tolerable. Now, it's weird to think that I could start making super chats on shows. Obviously, Entropia, I'm not going to make much in super chats. Although I have to admit, my super or Entropia earnings are drastically superior to everything I made in Clone Evolution now. Just when you count that I got the Valentine's Day award, and someone gave me a huge gift. I can't remember when it was. If it was around Christmas or my birthday or something. But someone gave me a big deposit in Bitcoin. Not like a giant one, but like $100 or something, so it was still a lot. Not enough to retire, but dear God, $100 is still a lot of money to me. So yeah, dear God, yeah, Entropia has been helping out a lot. Clone Evolution, a lot of people signed up for the, whatchamacallit, the Patreon. It's fucked up to think that people are paying you a monthly fee to keep doing work. Like the work that you like to do. And they're like, hey, we'll support you to keep doing the work that you like to do. It's mind-blowing that we live in a generation that even has that as an option. I don't know, like, I was thinking, like, even like 20 years ago, you would laugh at that idea. When did Patreon come out? I should look that up. Does anyone know how long has Patreon existed? I know if you look in the olden days, patron in the actual word comes from when, even the Da Vinci times. Da Vinci had a patron, and it was the Medici family. They ran the Medici Academy, and Da Vinci was patroned by them. Okay, so I'll put, when did Patreon start? Yeah, someone already had it pre-programmed. So it was May of 2013. So Patreon actually started the year after I left my one of my best jobs. I left my best job ever in, when was it? I think it was November of 2012. Yeah, so just before the big 2012 thing. That's why I was like, that's why it kind of did feel like a whole change, like a world event for me. Because I was in the same job for like 10 years. Loved it. Every minute of it, really. It was like my all-time favorite job. And when I lost it, it was like crushing. And it happened right before 2012. So it really did feel like one of those paradigm shifts in my life. Now, I even went into like well, I shouldn't say bad depression. I'd say I went into mediocre depression. It's weird. I always thought it was bad depression until I got bad depression. I was like, oh, so it wasn't actually bad depression. It was actually just mediocre. No, because the depression I got from losing my job only lasted for like a couple months. And then afterwards, I experienced what a depression was like to last for like a year. So I was like, okay, that was like significantly worse. But thank God I managed to make it through all those. Now I noticed when it comes to depression, a lot of it seemed to me anyways, not to offer medical advice, but it was always traced back to like really high expectations. So I was almost at the point where at one point in my life I was like, hey man, instead of feeling like shit all the time, it's like maybe I should just stop setting my expectations ridiculously high. And then I was like, after that, then I was like, oh, then shit didn't really seem as bad anymore. So it was almost like I was creating the depression from just my own expectations. It's kind of fucked up situation. No, what it was is like I always had all these goals that I'd set in life where I wanted to like either have kids, get married, or whatever it was. It's like not reaching those goals in time was always creating stress. But that was the greatest thing, is actually passing those points in time. Whereas like all those theoretical deadlines that I created, once they had all passed, and I was like, well, at least that was stressful at the time, but then it resolved itself. Because now I didn't have those deadlines crushing me anymore. I'd already failed. Hit rock bottom already. Well, not rock bottom, but far enough that it wasn't devastating anymore. That's the weirdest thing. Like even some fighters talk about that. Sometimes you really do have to be completely crushed before you can be rebuilt. Yeah, that's what I kind of felt like after when we got into this whole pandemic situation. It's like even my life, I was like starting to rebound, but I'm like the whole Rocky point where he like gets really crushed and then has to rebound. It seemed a lot more epic. So I was like, okay, there's probably something even more coming. And then I was like, okay, now that the pandemic's here, I'm like, there, now it feels more like that Rocky moment where everything gets crushed and then you rebound. Not to say that our whole lives are set up like a Rocky movie, but that's what I believe. No, it's not just my life. I think everyone's life is sort of going through that too. Try not to be the ultimate narcissist, thinking that my life is the ultimate life. Yeah, so Patreon started May of 2013. So really, it's only been within is that even 10 years? If you add a 10 to that, it'd be 2023. No, so it's less than 10 years that Patreon's been actually supporting people to follow their dreams. That's fucked up, man. 10 years. Now, I kind of disappointed that I didn't jump into Patreon sooner, but I kind of thought it was like a joke. I didn't really think anyone would ever sign up to it, so I was like, what are the odds of, what's the point of even setting it up if no one's going to? And then when I set it up even recently, I thought of it as a joke. And then when someone signed up, I was like, what the fuck? Maybe it isn't a joke. It's actually working. All right, 3-hour mark. Thanks, everyone. Let's see. What should we do for a 3-hour mark award? Let's go with... yeah. Now, for all the kids that were cheering there, go to bed. It's like, why the hell are you kids still awake? I don't know why. My soundboard came with the cheering noise of kids. Apparently, when you do live streaming, kids are mainly your audience. I noticed that, sadly, when I do other games. That's what I like about Entropia, is a lot of kids don't play it because they're actually not allowed to play it. So when I do live streams, they're actually mainly adults in it. I don't feel so bad about doing adult humor. But man, when I do kid shows or kid games, or just other games in general, not even kids games, it's like half of my viewers always end up like teenage girls. It's like, oh God, why is my whole audience teenage girls? I can't be telling fucking rude jokes all night. I'm gonna be in jail soon. No, I try to tone the show down for other games now. Well, Entropia will be the more adult-only content. I should have guessed, eh? Like, obviously, who the hell is gonna like my episodes? My humor is like the equivalent of a 13-year-old girl. Man, I don't know why. I never grew up. Ugh. No, I'm trying to act more my age. I did just buy a whole bunch of Transformers. I got Megatron right here. Lower the meets the eye. No, YouTube, don't worry. This isn't a real gun. It's not a real microscopic gun. Now this is a Transformer. I've got the tapes for the Decepticons here, but sadly I do not have one in the tape. They have transformed. Yeah, this was a fun St. Patrick's Day. Playing with Transformers, streaming Entropia. Even had some good food tonight. Burritos. I did get a bit of heartburn. I was going to take some antacids before I started drinking, but I'm like, hey, let's see how the alcohol affects it. And to be honest, my heartburn does seem like it went completely away. So I'm kind of glad I didn't bother taking the antacids. I don't know, they said that mead was one of those drinks in the olden days they used to use for your stomach to improve it, even though technically they say there's no medical evidence confirmed. So I was like, hey, maybe let's try it, see what it does. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone had a good St. Patrick's Day. I guess officially it's over now, but I'm still drinking the bottle. The St. Patrick's Day bottle. It was nice to celebrate. I'm gonna do a bonfire soon, and I was checking out the internet signal. I think I can put one of those outdoor routers, and we'll boost the signal. I don't know how far I'll get it. Hopefully we'll get it close enough that we can see the fire. So we'll do a backyard fire episode. I don't know with my camera though, how it'll work outside. I'll have to set up some night vision maybe. I was cleaning my room and I found all my old night vision cameras, but I think I had batteries in them all, so I'll have to open them and see which ones got fried. It's one thing about keeping like batteries in your electronics, right? You're almost better off just taking them out. Because in case you forget it in there for a few years, it doesn't leak and fry everything. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Robots in disguise. Now I'm starting to wonder too, as much as I'm enjoying the life here, maybe building the pool house, excuse me, I should start focusing on the next phase of my life. It kind of reminds me of Clone Evolution. In that game, you can start focusing on the level you're at and pump a whole bunch of resources into it, level up a character that's a really good person in your team. But if you're smart, what you do is you kind of focus not just on the one that you're currently at, but you plan for the future. So that the hero that you're leveling up, you're not soaking all these resources into a hero that you're never going to use again. Try to focus more on a future hero. There is the danger in real life though if you do that, right? Like I could focus everything on my place up north, and then I could die from a heart attack or car accident or whatever. And then fucking I'd be like, oh fuck, here I've been spending all that time focusing on a place up north and I just died anyways. So you do have to balance it out to try to enjoy where you're at in the present. You don't want to be focusing everything on the fucking some time that may never occur. But then there's also the thing too, you don't want to spend everything on the time you're incurring, because dear God, that time in the future will come and you'll be like, oh fuck, I wish I would have spent more in investing in the future. It's quite the balance. I don't think anyone really finds the perfect balance in life, but it's one of those things, right? Yeah, sorry if I get too metaphorical. I'm starting to get hammered. Really drank this whole bottle. It has been 3 hours, but time doesn't really kill alcohol that fast. 3 hours, maybe if it was 4 hours, I wouldn't catch a buzz. Oh God, I can hardly wait to wake up tomorrow and get back to all the work I've been doing. God, did I ever finish so much today? I even impressed myself. I really wanted to throw in the towel and give up. I was like, fuck this, I'm going inside. I was going to sit around and get high again. I was like, fuck that. I'm staying outside, getting all the work done. How many steps did I finish today? Oh, I can't tell because the day has already passed. Now I'm only at 9. I think I was around 1,300, so a pretty good amount. Really, I'm happy anything over 10,000. Oh yeah. Homegrown and a bit of Rick Simpson oil. Ghost strain, haze strain. Yeah, I gave one of my friends some of my homegrown. He actually liked it. I was like, finally. I gave my homegrown to so many people and no one liked it. It's like, dear God, doesn't it suck when you spend all that time growing and when you grow it, no one even likes it? It's like, oh, what a waste. It's like took a whole year to try. It failed. Failure. No. Right. Now I'm just getting desperate to use the effects. Gotta find a hater, but I don't see many around here. I'll check up the street. It's good because when I check up the street, I can find minerals. I haven't found any rocks much. Wish my character wasn't so slow. Should put the axe. That'll help. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Because I crafted up a whole bunch of items. I was wondering why my items list was so full. I forgot to check all the items I was making. Holy fuck, I made a whole shitload ton of items. Yeah, I was wondering, because I'm like, man, where's all the profit from them? Like, I crafted all this shit and I didn't even get my money back. It's like, there it is. It's all those. I gotta trade terminal them, I guess. I don't think anyone's gonna buy that shit. If anyone wants to buy some limited tools, let me know. I didn't put any, what is it, metal residue into it. Probably should have. Should have, could have, didn't. Yeah, it was so interesting. You know, today I was on Facebook and happened to be reading some posts about Entropia, and I seen one from Bonnie sharing posts from years ago or whatever, and it was from an Entropia radio show. It's like, dear God, so many people were doing Entropia radio. I really should have got into listening to it sooner. To me, early in my life, I just got hooked on paranormal radio. So I was always listening to like ghost stories, Bigfoots, aliens, abductions, anal probes. So it was kind of hard to stop listening. Right? No, I listened and listened to that shit for I don't know how many years. Decades. And then it got to the point where I actually did hear every story. So I was like, oh, I heard every abduction, I heard every alien, every ghost. There's definitely not one that I've never heard of. Unless it's from like other countries and stuff, like different languages. Then there'd probably be something that I haven't heard of. Or maybe something that didn't get any press. But then that's when I started to get away from it. I was like, okay, I heard enough at this point. The whole reason I got into listening to that stuff was because there was a lot of stuff I hadn't heard before. But if it reaches the point where you've actually heard everything, then it's depleted the purpose that it used to serve. Sadly, I gotta stop using stuff so badly. Alright, people need to take this hater from me. I know. I can bring him to this one. Come on, man. Hit her instead. Man, she's strong, eh? This guy's been hitting her solo for a while. No damage. Come on, that's not who I wanted to hit her. This could be the end of the stream. It's going to end with too many people. I can't even find my mouse anymore. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Why did he switch over to that side? What a fucking prick. Oh, there we go. Finally, we're in business. I can kill this bitch. Oh no! Oh yeah, we got two. Sweet. What the fuck, man? Did he not die? What a piece of shit. How did he survive that? It's like I took him right to the turret and he was like, oh, I'm fine. Maybe it's just because it shot the other guy and didn't have enough ammo to shoot the other. Oh, that was close. I was getting pretty low on health there. I was like, what? Are these low-level mobs really going to kill me? No, normally I can fight like 2 or 3 of these at the same time for quite a while. Alright, let's see how much sweat we've collected so far. 450. It's pretty good. Fuck, almost half a K. If you compare it to the other planets, how fast I was collecting sweat, this is definitely way faster. Eh? That's what I was telling people, like, man, collecting 10K sweat on Rocktropia, I swear I can do that one day. If I really tried, just like a 24-hour sweat marathon, I could do 10K. It's not really that hard on this place because, man, you can get sweat fast here. Especially in this situation where you got other people helping you collect it faster. Sometimes someone will come by with sync and cast it. It's like, holy fuck. You can start reaching like a K an hour, no problem. Well, maybe not a K an hour, but pretty close. That's like the ultimate dream, eh? Being able to collect 1,000 sweat per hour. Everyone always brags, oh, I can do it, but really it usually comes to like an hour and a half. Yeah, as I was thinking, if I could get 1K sweat an hour, really, if I sweated for 24 hours in a day, getting 10K sweat should be makeable. That's what I was thinking, like, if you can sweat for 24 hours, you should be able to do 10K because you can get 1K in 2 hours. That's reasonable. Can you really last that long, though? 24 hours? I should try that sometime, but I can't do it until after my uncle is recovered or has a new place to help someone else look after him. Unless I did breaks where I just moved him and then came back to the computer. Yeah, that'd be a marathon where just sweat the whole day. I could do it though, especially if I was pounding back booze. Because man, when I start pounding back booze and sweating, like 3 hours goes by like it feels like 10 minutes. So it's like, what the fuck? If I had to do 24 hours, it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah. What will I work on tomorrow? Oh, wanted to sell sweat. 1K sweat, 1.3 ped. It's a pretty steep price, but I appreciate the efforts to sell it that high. Keeps my sweat shop able to sell sweat because then the competitors will be asking more than what I'm asking. Which reminds me, I got to get some more sweat for sale in my shop. My shop is lacking sales. I've got room for items, I'm not even using it. What kind of shopkeeper am I? Am I high or something? What the fuck? It's like, how are your shop sales going? It's like, oh, I'm high and drunk and not selling much because I didn't even put anything for sale. It's like, well, that sucks. Yeah, story of my life. Nah, I figure this summer I can indulge in vaporizing a little bit more because I'm going to have so much to do. If I can manage to even fit vaporizing time in, it's going to be nothing short of a miracle. I'll be at work the whole day, so won't be vaporizing then. And then after I finish work, I'll be carrying my uncle, so won't be vaporizing then. And then maybe just before bed, we'll see. For the streams, yeah, I'll still vaporize then. Dear God, man, streams, I'm gonna be wrecked. It's the only time the whole day that I'll be vaporizing. But I'm sure I'll try to keep it together. We can do it. I don't know if anyone's heard the news on Next Island. I haven't checked the forum to see if anyone nominated me again for a piece of that armor. If anyone could nominate me, I'll love you forever. I don't even know if the nomination will work, but it'd be neat to see other people nominate me. I tried nominating other people. I think you can only nominate one per month. So next month I'll do another nomination or whenever the next time period is. I'll check into all the Entropian streamers I know. Try not to just pick Raven Jade right off the bat. I was like, let's keep this fair. People will say it's a conspiracy again. Now that actually reminds me of the time when my friend started like becoming like a world champion athlete, and he started to get so good that when he recorded videos of himself doing tricks, that people would always accuse him of using Photoshop or whatever it is, like computer animations. And he'd always argue with them. He'd be like, no man, I'm really doing the tricks. And they'd be like, no, you're faking it. You're using computers and animating it. And I kept telling my friend, I'm like, man, don't bother arguing with those people. It's like, it's almost like a compliment, right? Like, you did a trick so good, people can't even believe that it's real. They think that it's animation. It's like you don't have to argue with them. You just be like, thanks, man. I appreciate your comment. Yeah, I miss that guy. He was fun to train with. That was the only thing I didn't like about training with him, is I always thought I was good enough to be a world champion. And then I trained with him and I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, I'm nowhere near this guy. But he made it to world champion status, so at least I was happy about that. I got to like train with a world champion at one point. No, we were playing footbag then. If anyone's tried a world championship level footbag, it's quite fun. Personally, I preferred to call it hacky sack, but everyone there was like so into calling it footbag. It was like some brand name or organization tournament rules set. I never really liked their tournament rules, so I never bothered competing. Now, their tournament rules were really weird judging, sort of like figure skating judging. I was like, man, that doesn't seem like the kind of sport I want to take part in. Not really into artistic formations. Now, the type of hacky sack we used to play at my high school was sort of like a dodgeball version of the sport. So it was more like a martial art where you're competing against people. You didn't have to need judges. You could just tell who won. That's really, when it comes down to it, the best sports are the sports that if you took the refs out, you could still play it. You don't actually need the refs. Not to make fun of tennis or anything. No, I did like tennis once Canada won a world championship. Then I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Sure, it was the women's division, but still it was a world. And beating one of the Williams sisters, who can say they did that? Usually the Williams sisters just destroy everyone, right? Holy fuck, we're getting close to 3.5 hours. All right, we're going to have to wrap this up. I'm going to close this bottle of booze so I don't keep drinking too much because it is late. There's almost enough for like a good glow there, so I'll save it. One little sip. All right, cheers, everyone. Say happy St. Patrick's Day. I drank till 1 in the morning. Holy fuck. Crikey. I can't remember Irish slang, so I'll just use. What is crikey? Australian or New Zealand? I don't even know. Yeah, it'd be Australian. Alright, so I put the cork back in the mead. Switching to juice. Right now, sugar-free juice, sadly. Though I don't mind the sugar-free juice as long as I don't get any crazy mutations. I know they say that's one risk when you drink the sugar-free shit, is it can cause mutations. I don't think I'm going to be getting no superpower mutations. Not that I'm offering health advice. God's sakes, I'd be the last person you want to take for health advice. Alright, this one's dry. This guy looks quick. Look how fast he goes. Oh yeah. I'm so slow because I'm carrying all these items. So let's go drop some of them off at storage. I don't know if anyone thinks that they can actually sell some of them sometime. Just let me know. I'll sell them to you for TT. I feel bad selling them to the trade terminal. I'm going to put some of them in my shop. Let's go do that right now. We'll swing by my shop and see if there's any that I can actually put in there that are worth selling. Who knows? Maybe people actually buy it for TT+1 and I'll be in business. Be like, hey man, I just crafted a bunch of shit that's actually selling. Highly doubt that, but we'll give it a shot. I shouldn't be so pessimistic, eh? Let's just assume it'll work. Stop fucking always assuming the worst. Like, too much of a realist. There we go. No, I had the monitor button up loud enough that I could hear it. I hate when I could hear my own voice. Alright, 249, 258. No, that's what happened when I was talking too quiet, and everyone's like, how can we get him to speak quiet or louder? And I just had to turn the monitor button down, so I couldn't hear myself anymore. As soon as I couldn't hear myself, then I started talking loud again. If I can hear myself, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm way too loud. 249, 258. Alright, so the 258 one. Dear God, why is it way over there? Why is it being horseshit like that? I don't like that. Come on, game. Oh my God, why are you doing this to me? Why do I have to move the mouse like a million miles away for it to show? That's fucked. Alright, well, putting it there isn't too bad. Let's see, what's the market value of this thing? 132? It's a shame. The cheapest I can make it is +1. Makes it 139, which basically makes it unsellable. Well, let's hope someone buys it. If anyone wants to help my channel out, you can swing by and buy the extractor or excavator, because I got lots more of them to sell. That's really the best one out of the whole batch. So if you want to swing by, get the best one, it's all yours. Oh yeah, and I made these refiners, and I was thinking I'll never use them, but wait a minute, I use refiners all the time. So I don't have to worry, I'll use it. And I did make some that were close to full. So let's put a refiner down. Alright, what is this refiner selling for? Come on, the refiner, not the dining table. For God's sakes, I hate that. When I put the items here, you can't buy it, because it won't show it. Ah, it's showing the dining table. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on. I knew I shouldn't have done this. There's nowhere on this item that it ever shows it. Same with this. That's why no one's buying the Ruxnet code, is because they can't. It's stuck on this fucking wall and you can't buy shit. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why it wasn't selling. God's sakes. No, not the dining table. Alright, I'm gonna have to use that next item button, but I don't know what button I set that to. So I'll have to try to check it from the master items list. Can't believe I did that. See, it won't even let me pick up the Ruxnet code or this. Nowhere clicking on the item actually picks it up. Oh god. Alright, so I really have to go into that next item thing. Fuck, I don't see it here. Yeah, if anyone wants to tell me, maybe it's under items, something. I should have it on my keyboard already, so I'll just check there. Oh, fuck, man. I don't have the next item list mapped anymore. Why is that? Did they take it away when they changed the items of the game? Recall vehicles, lock target, lock onto the aimed at target, camera free look. Yeah, it's definitely gone. I used to have a command where I could just select the next item. Oh, lock target, lock onto. No. Man, that's fucked. So what am I gonna do to get these items picked up from my shop? I used to have a command built into my keyboard that was next item select. So I could select the next item and pick it up. But it appears that item is no longer selected, or that command is no longer programmed. And I do not know which key map key it is. That's fucked, man. Such a shame. I literally just dropped an item in a spot I cannot pick it up. Oh, there. Got it. So I don't have to bitch forever. I got it eventually. There, I got it. You just have to aim way over. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so fuck that. I'm moving that shit over here so my customers can actually buy it off the fucking table. Piece of trash. See? People can buy it here. Right, so +1 is actually under the markup. Someone's selling it for 200%. So +1, you can buy it under markup, guys, if anyone wants to. Really appreciate it. I'll even put the Ruxnet code for sale now, because before it wasn't able to be sold because it was stuck on that fucking stupid shit. Who knows, maybe Ruxnet code went up in price and that's good. Ah, fuck, it's way down. Huh. Used to be 16. Holy fuck, man. It's not even half that now? I don't want to lower it too low. Let's go 4,000. Alright, if anyone wants to help out the show and pick up the Ruxnet code, I got some for sale for 45,000. Let's go one more lower. Two lower. It's 11 ped. Jesus. No, let's go a little higher than that. So I'll do 13. If anyone wants a Ruxnet code for 13, I can do it. It's close to the year or decade markup, and it'll help the show out a lot. And hopefully you get a global using it. Alright, so the show's, or the booth is looking better. I moved the shit that was pointless and you couldn't buy it. It's a shame they haven't done the update so that I can actually put this clothing on here without it going invisible. It's fucking annoying. Like, how are my customers even supposed to find this? Alright, I'll lower the price because it has gone down a lot. Shit, it's still at 22. So I'll do 20. Yeah, still for 20. 15. 10. So my prices are under the markup value still. Yeah, so I'm still under markup on any of those people if you want to get some deals on hats. I don't know, those hats are pretty sick. If I didn't have a ninja jacket, I would probably get a hat and glasses. So one shitty thing I don't like about the ninja costume is once you wear it, you can't wear any or you can wear glasses, but you can't wear any hats. So it's like, that sucks. Can't wear a hat just because of my jacket. I wish they combined them, so it's like the hat would just stick out the front. That'd be sick. Oh well, I like the jacket, so I can't complain too much, even though I am. So technically I can. Oh yeah, I'm getting tired now. Booze is starting to wear off and I'm starting to get tired, so we'll have to wrap this stream up. Thanks everyone for watching and giving the show a like. Really appreciate it. Now, sometimes I watch other YouTubers and they talk about having show meetup or viewer meetups. So hopefully when the whole lockdown situation's end, I can start doing that. That'll be sweet. Now I think Entropia, we've got a few different players that are based out of Toronto, so, or at least Canada. Now I'm only about an hour away from Toronto driving. If I take a public transit, it's about 2 hours away, but still reasonable. One train the whole way. It's funny because I'm all paranoid about taking the train. I look at my brother and he's taking it all the time just for fun. So I'm like, I guess the train isn't that bad. Or for exercise, I guess he's taking it. Oh yeah, we have to drop all those tools off. So let's do that. Before we wrap up the stream, let's get some real shit done. No, luckily my storage has lots of room for these, so not actually that much trouble crafting this menu. Plus I have the storage on Hunt the Thing, so that's like a whole nother one. Now it's funny, I noticed the weirdest thing with the park. On one of the roads I have to bike through, they gated the whole park off with like a fence. And then at the entrance to the park, they put a gate where you have to open it by touching a handle. I was like, is this how we make everything more sterile? By making a handle that everyone has to touch? I'm no virus expert, so I don't know, but it seems weird. I'm sure not everyone's parks are like that. I think out of our whole city, only one park is. Right, so I won't... Oh wait, there's another good one. So I'll keep a couple backup ones, because I'll probably need, or at least just one. Alright, let's move these over. Oh, come on. It's funny, because I just grabbed a whole pile of them, and I thought it would work, but it didn't. Alright, so we'll keep one, because we should use limited excavator. Oh, we already got one. Right, now we should be okay to walk around. Yeah, now we're back to full speed. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be weighed down in this game with too many items. Hey, thanks everyone. We made it up to 2 likes somehow. That's really good for Entropia streams. Holy shit, we're getting close to the 4-hour mark. What the fuck? How did 4 hours go by this quick? It's weird, because some days I can't even stay awake for 4 hours, and here playing the game, it's no problem. No, I know some people said they like to listen to the show when they do sweating or hunting or mining, so appreciate everyone who watches it offline. I know not everyone's in the same time zones, and I'm recording at all random times. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention on the Discord that I was starting to record. Alright, so let's wrap it up. Did we show the patrons yet? No, I don't think so. So let's do that next. Where is it? YouTube stuff, YouTube stuff. There it is. Help out the other list of patrons. So far we got Jim, Ray, Travis, and Suki. Thanks everyone who's been helping. Really appreciate it. Sorry to lean back in the chair, but I'm so tired I can barely move. Just ready to pass out. I think the booze is wore off or starting to. Now I got some patron benefits on the page. You'll have to check them out because I'm a little bit hammered to tell you. Alright, so let's see what else we got going. Oh yeah, the affiliate links. Alright, for the affiliate links, we got Patreon. Patron is the one I just showed. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. It's a saying that comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hydro TV, pays you to watch videos. Swagbucks, it'll pay you to shop online. GameKit, it'll pay you to try new video games. And free Bitcoin is all those wallet systems I was talking about before for cryptocurrencies. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. I think I know why. I've been talking non-stop today for like 6 hours. It reminds me when I used to work in call centers. I used to talk for 8 hours a day, sometimes 10 hours a day for 6 days a week. So anyways, yeah, let's wrap this up. What else do we got? Oh yeah, and remember all these offers are for adults. And speaking of adults, we got the Virtual Mate Sex Machine. It's for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, Smex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding, if I could even speak. All right, anyways. Yeah, it's for adults and men only, but it's kickstarted, crowdfunded, has shipped, gets mixed reviews. Just don't try to return it. That's gross. And it's also good for lockdown situations. Who knows? The way our world works, we might have lockdowns forever, or they might be over any day. Some places never even had them. So God bless your places. Anyways, let's see. If we go to the click more, show information button, you can find my website in there, all these links and more. Just remember to follow your regional laws. If you're old enough, or if you're even allowed to use cryptocurrency, or just all the links in general, make sure you read the rules. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good one. Yeah, and thanks everyone who's been helping with the wallet systems, the free Bitcoins. Dear God, you guys are helping me big time. It is only a couple $100 that we've saved so far, but who knows? Maybe one day it'll grow and grow. And you never know. I could use growing. Just kidding. All right, see you later. Bye for now. Sorry for being so disgusting. Let's go to the fire screen. I swear it's the lockdown. It's turned me into a total pervert, but had nothing to do with my original personality. Alright, what do we got for Entropia items? Let's go for the new blueprint we unlocked today. Which blueprint did we unlock today? I can't even remember the name of it. Are you surprised? What was the blueprint we unlocked today? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Lockpick Kit 2 Remix. Dear God, try to say that 3 times fast. Alright, see you guys later. Have a good one. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Or if St. Patrick's had a good day, I don't even know. Most saints end up dying and getting beheaded. So let's hope St. Patrick lived a good life. Alright, see you later, everyone. Yeah, and let's hope everyone isn't too hungover tomorrow. I don't think I will be. Will I? Alright, did we do the fire screen item? Did I say we were going to do it? Oh yeah, if you get the Lockpick 2 Remix blueprint in your vaporizer, and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But, if that doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. I really appreciate it. Not a point up, a thumbs up. Give the show a point up. Like, point up? Where the fuck is that button? Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's go finish the end.
Just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Take care.
And don't be a big baby. No one likes a baby. Later. Yeah, I should keep going another 10 minutes. Could have been 4 hours. Ah man, almost forgot. Did I do the most important part? Yeah, I did. Give the viewer a shout out. Sorry, it's been such a long episode. I forget. See you guys. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Later.